Welcome to Allen Trimble Stadium. We're on the campus of Jenks High School tonight. Your Ford game of the week on your view. It's the Backyard Bowl, Union and Jenks. Hi everybody, Mike Ziegenhorn alongside my buddy Rod Thompson. It's the Backyard Bowl edition number 22 for these two teams. Union 0-2, Jenks 2-0. That doesn't matter, does it?
Don't matter. Throw out the records in this game. We've seen this before, Zig, where one team has been 0-2 come in and win this game. Great atmosphere, and of course, it's the Backyard Bowl. You can expect anything.
Let's highlight a couple of running backs first for the Union Redhawks. Tavion Perry-Spade.
Well, you talk about him, had a big game, and they need a big game from him. He's a speedster, can get outside, big play capability. Zig, that offensive line has to do a good job. He needs to have a good game against this Jenks team.
And on the other side, the top running back in the state, K.D. Jones.
Well, you talk about K.D. Jones. Comes from good stock. Dad was an outstanding player here, but K.D. Jones gets it done. I mean, so explosive, can catch out of the backfield, outstanding blocker. You know, he is key to this team, and Union knows he's coming full stead of heat at him.
All right, the 22nd Backyard Bowl coming your way next. Jenks Union. It's the Ford game of the week.
Stop whitening your smile the old-fashioned way with strips and trays that can take 30 minutes to an hour. I'm Jonathan Greenhut, the CEO of Power Swabs. When I met Dr. Ginniker and he introduced me to Power Swabs and I saw how effective they were and how easy they were to use, I knew we had to share it with the world. Power Swabs was clinically studied to whiten natural teeth as well as stain caps, crowns, and veneers. It's so effective, it works on stains caused by coffee, tea, red wine, and even smoking. For those of you who have that one stained tooth, Power Swabs can target that area using swab precision.
I was actually able to take the swab and really get through some of those areas that are kind of like untreated. I can immediately see the shades getting brighter and brighter or whiter and whiter.
Order Power Swabs and receive up to 50% off the retail price. And as an added bonus, get a free quick stick pen with your order. Dial the number on your screen or visit powerswabs.com today.
Game time on your view, sponsored by your Oklahoma Ford dealers. Ford is the best in Oklahoma. We are in Jenks tonight. It got hot on us, didn't it, Rod?
Yes, it did.
What's the deal?
Not hot chocolate weather, man.
Oh, indeed. It's time for your Bold Dental keys to the game.
Keep smiling. Keys to the game. Hey, number one, they want to match intensity. Both teams coming into this game going to match some intensity. Definitely in this game. No turnovers. Both coaches will tell you got to protect the football in all games, especially this one. And number three, win the trenches. The big guys up front, both offensive, defensive lines. The team that can win usually wins this game. Those are our Bold Dental keys to the game. Keep smiling.
Keys to the game brought to you by Bold Dental. In Tulsa, they offer a wide range of affordable denture options tailored just for you. Give them a call at 918-922-2653. Call them now or visit bolddental.com.
Keep smiling.
Keep smiling away. There's Adam Gaylor, first-year head coach here at Jenks, longtime defensive coordinator. Prior to that, you saw Antonio Graham, also first-year head coach at Union. Kind of the theme of the year, especially in the big schools in Class 6A here on this side of the state. Union won the toss. They decided to defer, so Jenks will take the ball. It is 87 degrees outside, wind blowing out of the south, 5 miles an hour. That was behind that last kick that helped get it into the end zone. We're going to take a look at the Jenks offense to start things off up front for the Trojans. 2 seniors, 2 juniors, and a freshman on the line. Oruru, Bright, Webb, Kester, and Mobley, the lone freshman. Tight end Braxton Daniel, Dillard, Cato, and Dillard. In the back at wide receivers, K.D. Jones, the running back, and Landon Kazar, the junior quarterback for Jenks, averaging 41 points a game in their first 2. First play of the game, they are going to throw a pass. And out in the flat, and plenty of open space and a lot of room after the catch. A nice catch and run, and it'll be a first down for Jenks.
Yeah, and Kane Brackney right there, and that's a touchdown saving tackle, like a flag on the play. And maybe that was after
Horse collar.
During the run, personal foul, horse collar on the defense. 15-yard penalty from the end of the run, first down.
So add 15 to that for Jenks. And that puts him right out of the gate in Union territory.
Man, Mark Tuggle, Old Muggy's finest right there. The Old Muggy Bulldog, my man Mr. Tuggle on the call. Great crew calling the game tonight.
Jalen Cato, the catch for Jenks. Second down play, and take a look at the Union defense. 7 senior starters, including a couple of up front guys, Marzette and Forbes. Terrence Evans, a sophomore, but one of the top defensive linemen in the state. Cook, Williams, Brackney, and Haney. And linebackers Smith, Gaines, Castellanos, and Heckard in the secondary. Second down, they give it off to Jones, who's wearing number 21 tonight, in honor of his dad, Kiwan.
Yeah, dad, outstanding player, of course, here at Jenks, and son following in the footsteps. Outstanding player, outstanding young man.
Nice run on his first carry again. KD to the right, bust it down just past the 20, or down near the 30-yard line. It'll bring up a second and short as he picked up 6 on that carry.
It's amazing, Zig. You know, you see these guys in Little League football, and now they're on the main stage in high school and playing well. Young guys, you'll be here before you know it.
Azar throws it down the middle. Wide open receiver. Touchdown. Jenks, as they score first on a quick drive. Caleb Dillard finishes it off with the touchdown reception.
And how about Caleb Dillard right there? Really good at that receiver position. Ran an outstanding route that time, Zig. Kind of got in a one-on-one situation and ran the route, and boy, an excellent pass right there. And watch him, he's by himself catching that football. Dillard is a guy you have to keep your eye on. You know, he's gonna explode and make plays. Only a junior, 6'2", 176, excuse me. I want to cheat him out of those 20 pounds right there, Zig. Can't do that.
Jenks sets up like they're going to go for 2. Instead, they run the field goal unit out there. Quick drive, just 57 seconds for the Trojans to get downfield and put points on the board. The PAT by Owen Mahan is good, and Jenks on top just like that, 7-0.
Well, we barely got our headphones on, Zig. Jenks high-powered offense, you know, with the run and the pass. An impressive drive right there for the Trojans.
80-yard drive to get it downfield in just 57 seconds. Helped out by a big play on first down and a 15-yard penalty against the Redhawks. As you look at Antonio Graham, brought his team off to an 0-2 start. A little bit of frustration as he came from Owasso, where he went 12-1. The only loss he had last year was in the playoffs.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Well-proven coach. Now taking the helm of his alma mater and trying to get things going, and starting off 0-2, trying to rally the troops.
He has played in this game. All-Stater back in 2004. Short kickoff taken by Ian Castellanos, and he is tripped up as he crosses the 30-yard line. Take a look at the Red Hawk offense. 5 players return, 4 juniors and a senior up front. Edison, Vasquez, Duff, Gonzalez, and Johnson. Ringleb, McCrary, Thompson, and Turner the receivers. Tavion Perry Spate the backfield, and Skylar Moran going to be starting at quarterback. Fidelity Bank bringing you the starting lineups tonight. Oklahoma Fidelity Bank, built on a culture of compassion and community. Visit them at fidelitybank.com. First play from scrimmage. Got the give to Stone Turner, and they go backwards a little bit, Rod, on first down.
Yeah, trying to get Stone Turner going right there. A little kind of miscommunication and fumble that ball, but able to come up with it. Important series for Union.
It'll be a 2nd and long as they lost 2 on the first play. And out to Tavion Perry-Spade and runs into a brick wall. Jenks defense. Caleb Dillard is there, and here's the rest of the starting unit up front. Williams, Pangburn, McNelly is the anchor there in the front. Cade Klein, Whalen, Brand, and Odom, the linebackers. Gilliam, Dillard, Carricker, and Middlestead in the secondary. They're allowing just 14 points a game. Gave up 7 to Santa Fe in week 1, 21 to Owasso last week.
Timeout. Jenks, first charge of the half.
Jenks will take a timeout. We will too. You're watching the Ford Game of the Week on Your View.
If you don't have a good dental plan, or if your employer doesn't offer dental benefits, this is the deal you're looking for. Get the Carefree Dental Card, and for just $15.95 a month, you can see the dentist anytime and pay a whole lot less.
On my first visit, I saved $650.
Call the number on your screen and request your Carefree Dental Card free. See for yourself why Carefree is the best deal in dental.
Call 1-800-997-8844 to get your Carefree Dental Card and member guide free.
This is a paid advertisement for legal services. Attention! A popular weed killer has been linked to non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. Gardeners, farm workers, landscapers, and anyone heavily exposed to this weed killer may be at risk of developing cancer. If you or a loved one were exposed to weed killer and diagnosed with non-Hodgkin's lymphoma, you may be entitled to compensation.
Call Sokolov Law now at 800-584-7614 for a free legal consultation. 800-584-7614. I'm a non-attorney spokesperson.
Back to punt. Nice. Low end over end kick, and he's going to get a roll out of it.
Great punt.
Jenks inside their own 20-yard line.
That's what you need, special teams plays like that. Down back and Jenks up. And need some room to work with.
Jenks beat Edmond Santa Fe 51-7, then beat Owasso last week, rallied for a 31-21 win. Union lost to Bentonville 28-14 week 1, lost to Stillwater 41-15 last week. First down again, a quick pass to the outside and complete. And a couple on that first down. Malachi Dillard with the catch, his second of the night.
Jenks has some playmakers right there. Look out, you see get some blocking up front. Nice tackle. And Brackney again. You say his name a lot in this game. Linebacker, 6'2", 225.
Second down, they give it to K.D. Jones.
Look at K.D. Jones. You see his patience right there. That probably could have been a 2 or 3 yard gain. Watch him take his time, read his blockers right here and now, accelerates right there. Just has great vision, great plays, makes him an outstanding running back.
3rd and 6. Plenty of time on the play clock. Rushes 3. Plenty of time. Pass is caught. And still on his feet, Caleb Dillard.
We talked about Caleb Dillard catching that touchdown pass and getting him in space and allowing him to be able to make plays. The junior, take another look right here. Rifles that ball over to him. He makes the guys miss.
Kazar going deep, and that one incomplete. And again, Union rushed 4 that time. They started to get some pressure and forced Kazar to throw the pass a little bit quicker than he wanted to.
Kazar, 6 foot 175 quarterback, a junior.
Thrown for 445 yards and 4 touchdowns in the first 2 games. He's going to keep this time on the RPO. Good thing he kept it because they had KD Jones in the backfield.
Yeah, that's what you got. Other guy's going to be able to make some plays because you can best believe number 1 on the board is going to be Mr. Jones out of that backfield. Great read by Kazar that time to pick up some yards.
Now they give to KD. He's going to get outside. And he's going to be about a yard shy of the first down.
Gaines right there.
Nice open field tackle by the senior Gaines.
Nice job right there. 4th down now. What will Jenks do? Jenks have something, Union, excuse me, what they had last week and last couple of weeks were the penalties. Can't jump off sides right here if you're Union.
Jones, he's got the first down. Needed 1, got 2. Union's defense really was put to the test a week ago. Jaden Adams from Stillwater rushed for 240 on him. Rod, as a sophomore, his first start as a varsity player, and he had a big night.
Yeah, outstanding wrestler, very good running back. Had a huge game against Union in Stillwater's win.
Jones again, and he is met by, oh no, it is not Jones that time. It was Clark Carricker, met by 4 Red Hawk defenders. No gain, 2nd down. Again, plenty of time and a wide open receiver in the secondary. It's Dillard. Now he fumbles, and it's picked up by Union at the 10-yard line. And a big turnover for the Red Hawks.
Well, we talked about no TOs in the open zig. And boy, that was a big play. Wide open right there. It's always that second defender. Watch that second defender coming right here. Watch him coming in right here and able to slap that ball away. You don't see that defender. He didn't give up on that ball. Ian Castellanos, and able to come up with that play that knocked the ball away. Always that second guy zig. That's a big time play for Union.
Castellanos forced the fumble and stopped Jenks' offensive momentum. Now Mormon's going deep downfield and hits it picked off. Going back the other direction, Ace Gilliam into the end zone, a pick 6.
And how about Ace Gilliam right there? Big time play by that young man. He has a bright future. That outstanding player also comes from a long line. Gilliam, Meldon and them.
That's right.
You know them all. Outstanding player. And watch Ace right here does a good job. The receiver trips up that time. And he's right place, right time. And look at him making some moves, following his blockers and getting to the end zone. Hey, Mr. Ace with the big 6. Big time by that young man.
Great camera work by the crew to pick that up. Pat Thompson tripped up, got him off stride just enough, and it went right into the hands of Ace Gilliam. A defensive touchdown, and the Trojans are on top, 14-0.
dash of regular guy.
I'm torn.
And a tablespoon of creativity.
It will make you a star in your home with your friends and family.
Add a splash of effort and a lot of fun.
I love tailgate day. Look how beautiful that is.
And you have a recipe for inspiring meals.
You can pull off things that are pretty good by cheating a little bit. So good, so good. Sam the Cooking Guy. We're here for you, ladies and gentlemen. You gotta watch.
Sam the Cooking Guy, only on Your View.
Jenks on top, 13-0 over Union. 5:58 to go in the first quarter. Mike Ziegenhorn, Rod Thompson, and the rest of our Your View crew. And you see that last pass. If you weren't watching all 22 guys in the field, you'd think, man, that wasn't a good throw. The throw was spot on. The receiver's feet got caught up, got him off stride.
Yes, right. Pass would have been right on the money, but him with that little trip up right there kind of got his feet tangled up. And Ace Gillum right there to, hey, get it, and not only get it, but take it to the house. Oh, man, Ace. The TD.
Griffin McCord with the kickoff, and it goes out of bounds. Richard Dixon.
Kick out of bounds. Kick out of bounds.
Long-time official in the area. This crew tonight, Rod, a lot of veteran crew.
Yes.
Adding their years of experience together. We're talking to him before the game. 122 years of experience between the 5 guys that are out there tonight.
Almost as much as me and you commentate.
That's right. Yeah, almost. That's a lot of years.
A lot of years.
Been doing it since we were 5.
Yeah, that's it.
First down for the Red Hawks. Norman going to hand off to Tavion Perry-Spade on first down, and he gets a couple.
Nowhere to go, and there you see number 48, Orlando Williams, big O for Jenks. Outstanding young man coming up with a huge tackle. He does a good job of wreaking havoc on that end, junior, 5'11", 221. One of them enforcers that you talk about, Orlando Williams.
Second down, they give it to Perry-Spade. No, Mormon keeps it that time. And he is wrapped up right at the line of scrimmage, and right there, Jack McAnally, the junior.
Early right there. Taking a little look. They were kind of back and forth. He keeps it. Look at Jack. Jack is not letting go, guys. He is not letting go, trying to rip that ball out of there. And right now, this Union needs a big play offensively, Zig. They need a play to relieve some of this pressure that Jenks is applying right now.
Mormon again, flips it out in the flat to Perry-Spade. He's across the 45 to the 46. He's going to have enough for the first down.
Yeah, nice play call right there. Sneak him out that backfield. Take another look. He just goes out of the backfield right there, right at him. Blockers down front. And you see a good piece of running to pick up that first down. You know, and even in that last game, Zig, and you look at this Union offense, they really didn't have a threat downfield. You know, so kind of going to the side, but trying to establish that downfield threat is something that Union is looking to do.
11-yard pickup on that third and long. L.J. McGee, who's come in to run. McGee, 133 yards and a touchdown on the season. Good 1-2 punch between the senior McGee and Perry-Spade. They got one, so it'll be a 2nd and 9 for the Red Hawks. Norman under heat, throws it deep, has a receiver, and it's picked off again. Clark Carricker has it, Mormon's second pick of the night. The Jenks defense flexing their muscle.
Yes, they are, and that's when we talk about a downfield threat. And not much success getting downfield. Under pressure that time, goes up and watch Carricker right there, kind of underthrown because of the pressure that was applied by Jenks. Carricker doing a good job looking upfield. So two guys, when you talk about Gillum and Carricker, already with picks in this first quarter.
Trojans back on offense and a flag. Jenks lined up offside.
Dead ball, offside, on the offense, lined up in the neutral zone.
Joining Richard Dixon on the crew tonight, Stuart Gallagher, Mark Tuggle, Kenny Stabler, and Scott Johnson. First down and 15, they give it to KD. He's across the 45, breaks tackles, jumps through two defenders. Are you serious? Into the end zone, to the house. KD Jones, a 63-yard touchdown run.
How about KD Jones making it happen right there? Teammates congratulating him, and we just knew for sure he was bottled up in there, Zig. Take another look. We talk about his patience as a running back, and watch him in traffic, watch the run through the defender, spin cycle right there, jump over one. Hey, went spin cycle. Hey, I'm a hurdler. Now pick him up and put him down, KD, to the house. Mr. Jones, getting it done.
Well, coming into the game, Rod, he just needed 16 yards to surpass his dad's career rushing mark. He got that in the first series, and now he's really blown through that number.
Interesting conversation at the dinner table, Zig. Dad, I did it better than you. I'm sure I've sat in that seat before. You know, they'll definitely tell you, but great piece of running. I mean, that play right there kind of sums up what he's been at that running back position.
A 63-yard run by Jones on that first down carry. And that kind of epitomized what type of runner he is, Rod. Bounced off one tackler and split two others. They were both trying to get him.
Both trying to get him, and then he ran away from him.
Kewan had a career rushing total here at Jenks of 3,073 yards. Short kick taken by Stone Turner, who's going to go all the way across the field. Got a wall of blockers in front of him. And he could go. He is. Stone Turner going to race by everybody, but there's a flag down.
There's 3 flags everywhere, so it's probably going to be coming back. Going to be holding.
Going to be a hold back. They've got it back around the 25-yard line.
I hate that. Just a little momentum they're trying to get. It's going to come back.
Got a flag down around the 10-yard line. It was about a 100-yard run by Turner because he took it from one side of the field to the other, Rod, and then went the distance. See the officiating crew trying to work things out.
During the return, holding on the receiving team. Dead ball, unsportsmanlike on Union. That'll be a 15-yard penalty assessed after we mark off the first one.
So you get holding, and then you get personal foul. And mean to say that was against Jenks. Taking a little look. There's a first flag.
Oh, right there in the middle of the field. Oh, yeah. There was the hold in the middle of the field. He called he said Union on the unsportsmanlike, though, right? So
yes,
both of them were against Union. And penalties have been an issue for this Union team. They had 15 in week 1. Had about 10 last week in the game against Stillwater, and some of them were those personal foul and sportsmanlike big penalties.
Yeah, and that's what you got to try to shore up. You know, if you're Union, you just kind of shoot yourself in the foot.
Now they're going to start at their own 11-yard line. But we're just 9 minutes into this game, and we've had all kinds of action. It's 20-0. We've had a pick 6 and another interception. Thought we had a kick return. There were 2 penalties on the kick return that negated the touchdown.
There's that man again, number 48, Orlando Williams. Big O with the tackle again. He's a horse on that left side.
One of 6 juniors on this Jenks defense. And first time in a long time they do not have a returning starter in the linebacking core for Jenks. Dylan Taylor now in at quarterback, hands it off to Tavion Perry-Spate. TPS, as Rod likes to refer to him.
TPS right there. Look at the blocking up front. Makes a little move and able to pick up some yards. And
Big O again.
Look who tackles him again. Big O, Orlando Williams. Making a name for himself as a junior. His dad Orlando is fired up watching his son play. Imagine him. He's a kid that used to live in Stillwater Elementary School. And family moved, and now he's here.
Timeout. Union. First charge of the half.
Big O.
Union has to call a timeout as the play clock was winding down. They didn't want to get penalized 5 yards because it's 3rd and 3. So each team has burned a timeout here in the first quarter. On top 20-0. Scored 57 seconds into this one. Then Kazar to Caleb Diller, touchdown pass. Then Ace Gillum a pick 6, made it 13-0. And then K.D. Jones a 63-yard TD run. Last win here, Jenks, you got to go back, Rod, to 1998. Jenks, though, has won 3 straight in this series and leads the all-time series 47-25-1. Stone Turner on 3rd down. He breaks through, has a first down as he crosses the 25.
And that's what you got to have right there at the Union. You want to move those chains right now offensively. Good job by Stone Turner.
This is the 22nd Mid-First Bank Backyard Bowl. A lot of these games, Rod, we've been a part of have been classics. TPS gets stacked up right at the line of scrimmage, just ran into a brick wall of defender.
Yeah, Jenks defenders everywhere on that one, Zig.
In fact, he lost a yard on first down. Final 45 seconds here in the first. Dylan Taylor trying to run away from the defense. That pass nearly picked off. Had a receiver near the first down marker, but the defense was there for Jenks.
You see him know where to go that time. Sees it just a little low. Right?
Holding on the offense. 10-yard penalty from the spot to foul. Still third down.
4 juniors on this Union offensive line. They did struggle a little bit last week. Their first drive of the game, they marched right down the field, scored, got a 2-point conversion. And then the rest of the game, Stillwater's defense gave them some fits.
Yes, they did. Jenks was also, and then every time they have a positive play that they need to kind of keep it rolling, is a yellow flag comes out.
3rd and 21 after the 10-yard markup. Should be the last play of the quarter. Taylor going to stop and throw, heave it downfield, and that one's picked off. Zion Castleberry has it. That'll end the quarter. Jenks will have the ball in Union territory. You're watching the Ford game of the week. Jenks on top, 20-0.
Hey, airline travelers, let's say you have a problem and you need to change or cancel an existing airline reservation. What do? Well, Skywatch is a free service that can help anyone with any airline reservation fix it. Whether you want to cancel it, change your dates, or add passengers, we can help fix your airline reservations so you get exactly what you need. We've updated our computer database and now have access to every airline around the globe. So now you can make one phone call regardless of who booked your airline tickets, and we'll change it, cancel it, and fix it for you. We know the insider secrets to fixing reservations that the airlines don't want you to know about. So if you need to cancel, change, or modify an existing airline reservation, call Skywatch right now. It's a free call, so let us fix it for you.
Call 855-642-8506. That's 855-642-8506. 855-642-8506.
Back at Allen Trimble Stadium, beautiful Friday night in September. Week 2 of the high school season. Jenks 2-0, Union 0-2. First time the Redhawks have been 0-2 since 2020. That year they started 0-4, but they made it to the state semis that year. Here's your Cox Fast Stat of the night. K.D. Jones, 3,150 career rushing yards at Jenks. That breaks the career rushing total of his dad, Kewan, 3,073. K.D. normally wears number 2. He's got 21 on tonight in honor of his father. That's your Cox Fast Stat, giving football fans the latest stats courtesy of Cox. Learn more at cox.com/internet.
How about that? Special tribute to Pops there. Tell it.
Kewan is committed to Oklahoma State. We'll see if that holds. And we're being honest. I mean, their football team's a little bit of turmoil right now. I know we're 2 games into the season, but they could go out. They're off this week. They play Tulsa next Friday night. But there's just something's not clicking right now in Stillwater, and hope they can get things together. Jones on first down. Big hole on that left side. Steps through a couple of defenders, and he is quickly down to the 25-yard line, gain of 16 on that first down carry.
Well, that offensive line is doing a tremendous job, Zig. Look at that hole. Look at the blocking right there. Big number 60 and Jones. Great vision. Able to make some guys miss.
A couple of pancake blocks in there for the Jenks offensive line.
We've had pancakes, peanut butter, and eggs
It's a food night.
Yes, it is. Not hot chocolate.
He had pizza before the game, too.
Yeah, you know that.
Great job by Clay Martin, the athletic director here, and his staff hosting tonight's game. As KD takes a skip to the sidelines for a minute. Bring in Clark Carricker. On second down. Czar to the right, under pressure, and he is taken down. Sacked, and a nice defensive play that time by Silas Cozart.
Yeah, Silas Cozart coming up with a big play. A lot of game left. Union defense trying to step up and make a run right here, and watch him track him down right here. Look at him, Cozart able to come down and make a play.
Third long, Kazar under pressure again, and pass caught. Breaking tackles and rolling forward for a few yards, Jalen Cato.
Yeah. Jalen Cato right there, big time play, making something out of nothing. Great protection, like the pass. Look at him making guys miss. He's very elusive at receiver position, and almost scored it out of that one. Turn play by Cato.
Came into the night 5 catches for 71 yards. It's going to be 4th and 12, or 4th and about a little more than 11 for Jenks. As they go for it, why not? Up 20-0. Kazar again throwing deep, has a receiver, end zone. Touchdown, Jenks.
How about that? Big time play. Like the patience of Kazar. My man Braxton Daniel, Big B. My man Braxton. A big time play by that young man. Do your dance, Braxton. Look at the patience right here. Pushing back, he stays right there in that pocket. Braxton Daniel. Brother named Cody with a K. Zig, I know he's watching. Big B. Hit the touchdown.
He got 4 feet in on that one. 27-yard touchdown pass. PAT is through the uprights and good. Jenks scores first here in the second, 27-0. Trojans on top in the Mid-First Bank Backyard Bowl.
Shopping for insurance.
Whoa. The unexpected can happen to any of us. That's why SelectQuote makes it easy to get the life insurance coverage you need to protect your family for less than $1 a day. We can help you save more than 50% on life insurance, whether you need $100,000 or $10 million in coverage.
Even with high blood pressure, SelectQuote found me a $500,000 policy for only $16 a month.
Our licensed insurance agents aggressively comparison shop highly rated companies to find your best rate.
My $500,000 policy is only $18 a month. That's half of what I was paying before.
Make sure your family is protected from the unexpected.
Visit our website or call 800-590-7212 to get started today. That's 800-590-7212. SelectQuote. We shop, you save.
9:39 to go before the half. It's your Ford game of the week. Mike Ziegenhorn, Rod Thompson, and your view crew, and 27-0 Jenks going to lumber at Union here in the first half. Landon Kazar, 2 touchdown passes, 6 out of 9, 83 yards. KD Jones, a 63-yard run and a pick 6 thrown in there as well by Ace Gilliam, and that's why we are at 27-0. Ian Castellanos returns it on the short pooch kick. Redhawks are going to start offensively. Mark the ball at around 36-yard line. Thank you. I couldn't see all the players running away. Skylar Norman back in at quarterback. He takes a shove to the face out of bounds after a gain of 5 up to the 41. Mormon moved in from Collinsville this year, Rod. 3,000 career passing yards for the Cardinals. Watching him a couple of years ago in the first round playoff game. Yep. We were at Coweta.
Cowtown.
Game that was. Back and forth, and Collinsville won by kicking a last-second field goal. I'm going to keep it this time, and he is stuffed. Loss of, well, right about the, I guess at the line of scrimmage. So it'll be a 3rd down and 5. No gain on that play.
No gain. This offense to try to make something happen.
Look at Rhett Pangburn, number 90, Orlando Williams, number 48. And that Trojan defensive front led by Jack McAnally. Now he had 7 sacks a year ago at defensive line position. Looking for more this season. Here down, pass caught. It's going to be close, depends on where they spot it. Maybe going to be about a yard shy of the first down. It's 4th. Do you go for it if you're Union? You can't turn the ball back over in your own territory, can you?
You can't do that. You got to really challenge them if you go for it.
See if a freeze play is in order here, or the play clock down to 7. And they stop him. Perry Spate tried to skip it outside. I think if he would have cut it up on that first one, he would have had it, right?
Yeah, nowhere to go that time. Boy, the Jenks defense has really been good. Taking a look at that penetration right there that they were able to make.
Yeah, and he really couldn't cut it up because the Jenks defender was right there diving at his feet.
And that's what we talk about, winning the trenches. I mean, the push that this defensive line is getting those guys up front. About McAnally, Big O, Orlando Williams, Dave.
First down after the turnover. Little pass back to the quarterback. Kazar down the sidelines, and he steps out of bounds. Jalen Cato took the handoff, Rod, stopped and flipped it back to him.
I'll say I'm a quarterback too. Throwed it to him on the money. Kazar able to pick up some yards. Look at that pass right in the bread basket right there, and he getting down the sideline, stepped out.
KD Jones again breaks one tackle and another one, and into the end zone for a touchdown. 35-yard touchdown run for KD.
This Jenks offense is very good. bunch of numbers. They're not stopping. Look at, take the time right there. Look at the patience we talked about. Now the acceleration, great vision, getting outside and punching it home. Mr. Jones.
Holding up 2. Was that for my second touchdown of the night?
I think that's for peace. It's all about peace.
Mahan, the PAT is good. 34-0. Jenks.
Media timeout. Media timeout.
Great things can be achieved when a community comes together. Join Erica Cardenas on Doing More as she introduces you to ordinary people working side by side to confront tremendous challenges and make a positive impact in their community. Discover what inspires people from all walks of life to dedicate themselves to giving back and learn about opportunities to help out in your own community. Watch Doing More Sunday, Monday, Thursday, and Saturday only on YurView or stream it online at yourview.com.
$34-0 our score, 7:03 to go before the half. Katie Jones, 145 yards rushing on the ground here in the first half. How about that run? He's breaking tackles. Yeah. And you talked about it, his patience. You even saw it on that last run. Just kind of slow, waited for the hole, and then shot the gap. Short kick, Stone Turner's got it at the 30 and slips down as he tried to cut back. We've got an injured Red Hawk down on the field. Jenks athletic staff right there on top of it to help out. Dan Newman comes over for Union to help out with his player. It's great too with these athletic staffs because if your players on the other opposing side of the field, they're always willing to help out.
Yeah, they're always right there and care about the safety of every player, no matter what team.
Stay tuned for the Forward Halftime Show. We'll talk to the coaches, some highlights, and we'll speak with Scott Stidham, Mid-First Bank. Each team will get a nice big check tonight. That's all on the Forward Halftime Show. 22 years Mid-First Bank has been a sponsor of this Backyard Bowl football game. And Rod, you look over those 22 years, a lot of games played at Skelly Stadium. About the last 5 or 6 years, they decided to move it back to the home fields and let each team play on their own home turf. But I mean, just all those years, the great atmospheres that we had at those games at Skelly Stadium.
Yeah, really unbelievable. Just the atmosphere and the players over the years. And boy, we've had some great games that we've been fortunate to call, between these two teams, two storied programs, of course. But you gotta love it.
Last year, Union escaped with a 9-3 win. Remember that one at the time. We're thinking, man, Jenks just didn't have it.
Yeah.
Here they go. They made it all the way to the state semifinals. In 24. First down, L.J. McGee. Nice run, bounces off a couple of tacklers to around the 37-yard line. Give him 5 on that first down carry.
That's what you need at your Union. Look up front, good blocking. He's able to make some plays and run through some tackles that time, carry and get your momentum going forward. Union, you're just looking for something positive right now. Again, haven't had that deep ball threat, long ball threat. Puts a lot of pressure on your defense, on your offense.
Second down. Mormon scrambles out. And knows it only where either his receiver or nobody was going to get to it, as a pass was intended for Stone Turner.
Yeah, great coverage that time by Zion Castleberry. Running up and making that play. Been really impressed with the Jenks defense.
Redhawks now again in another important third down position. Third and 5. Mormon had to reach for the snap and then tripped up by the turf monster.
How about that? It'll sneak up and trip you every now and then. You just don't want to be on third down. Union just needing something positive to go their way right now.
Turner fumbled the snap, somehow was able to come up with it.
Yeah, good job by him just being able to get it off with that heat coming on him. Take another look. It was kind of fumbles it. He likes to kind of run with it.
He looked up.
Yeah, looked up. He does that when he punts the ball. He runs to one side to be able to punt it, and that time just kind of took his eyes off of it.
We saw the Union game last week against Stillwater, and there's something just not clicking right now. It's like a car with running on 3 tires.
Yeah, or bad gas.
Yeah,
just kind of going and going and going, but trying to work out those kinks. Tough thing is your first 3 opponents are pretty tough to try to work those kinks out.
Kazar on first down. Hits Dillard. And he's got enough. Going to be close to a Jenks first down. Let's see where they mark him. Maybe just a yard short. Pickup of 9.
That's a nice play by Dillard.
It's Malachi Dillard, the senior. His brother Caleb is a junior, wears number 5. Caleb has a touchdown catch tonight. Kazar under plenty of time to throw.
Be a penalty there. Maybe he's blocking the back. Somebody got hammered that time.
Personal foul, blindside block on the offense. 15-yard penalty from the end of the run, still second down.
Another look.
There you see it down at the bottom of your screen, Jalen Cato. Looked like the defender was
like
facing
he saw him. Yeah, looked like he saw him.
Looking at each other.
Didn't look like blindside.
That's what Cato was saying. He goes, "Hey, I didn't."
He saw me.
Yeah, I was looking right in his face, and I just blocked him to the ground.
I see you.
2nd and 14. Kazar again throws it backwards, so that's a lateral.
Face mask, probably.
KD spins out of 3 tackles. Look at this. 5 players trying to tackle him, Rod, before he comes down.
Yeah, and a good job by Union staying with the play. And able to bring him down. Take another look right here.
There's 1.
Good job of getting away from him.
2, 3.
And you keep seeing white jerseys, and that's what you got to have. White jersey still coming and making a play. Bryson Brannon able to end on that tackle.
Now 3rd and 17. Redhawks on the rush 3. Plenty of time. And the pass just a little bit too high for Caleb Dillard.
Yeah, kind of overshot him that time, but we talked about the trenches, the patience, and the time that quarterback has had, Kazar has had back there has been amazing.
Jenks will punt for the first time tonight.
Nice punt.
Caleb Dillard with the kick, and they're going to pin Union deep in their own territory all the way down to the 10-yard line. Hawks will get their chance back on offense. These two teams, Rod, have had so much success over the years. 23 state titles between them since 1996, or during that period from 96 to now. They combined for 23 titles up until about 2016. And they were just rolling along. The Jenks has dominated this series in recent years, 15-6. Jenks is in the last 21 meetings. First down, LJ McGee tries to bounce it outside. He breaks a couple of tackles. He's got a first down and more. McGee out to about the 30-yard line.
And that's what you want if you're Union right there. Strong running by McGee coming along that left side. Breaks a couple of tackles and able to move that chain and take another look. Bounces it outside, breaks one, breaks another. Strong piece of running. Able to move those chains before he's brought down by Carricker.
Mormon to McGee again, and he's wrapped up at about the 32-yard line. Carson Odom, sophomore, making the tackle. One of 2 sophomore starters on this Jenks defense. You see him there, number 33. The other one's number 23. Guy by the name of Cade Klein. Klein's dad, Corey, played at Union and at OU. Nice snap, Mormon's going to keep. He's across midfield. Runs into a defender, and it'll be Union in Jenks territory.
And those are the plays that you want, you know. Maybe they've seen something. They've been going right and left with the run. That time, nice play. Moving the chain, and maybe this offense is getting a little confidence right now, but if you're Union, that's what you got to have.
34-yard run by Mormon. Union now on the move. Gives it off to Stone Turner. He breaks one tackle and ends up picking up about 3 or 4 yards.
You see Union have gone nothing really up the middle, Zig. Right, left. Maybe they see something. Let's see if Jenks can make an adjustment like the Union offense right now. Just protect that football.
Foreman going to keep again. He crosses the 30. A couple on that second down carry. It's going to be 3rd and long for Union. Final minute 40 here in the first half. The first half totally dominated by Jenks, both offense and defense.
Yeah, you're exactly right.
They have 3 interceptions. One of them was a pick 6. It's 4-down territory for the Red Hawks. Borman again, a keeper, and nice tackle right in the middle by Jack McAnally.
Yeah, Jack McAnally right there.
Borman thought he had a big hole to run through, and it closed quickly.
Nowhere to go. He came through and made a huge hit. Now 4th and 3. Definitely got to go for it.
Borman going to throw it downfield into traffic. That one's going to fall incomplete as he was looking for his tight end, Jamison Ringlet. And Union will turn it over on downs.
Yeah, not what you wanted, but a better drive for Union. You want to be able to have that. He was well covered. Jenks was ready for that play, but he did push the ball up the field, move the chains.
24 seconds to go in the half. Get forward halftime show. Scott Stidham of Mid-First Bank.
Scott Stidham of Shakota, Oklahoma.
Yeah. Right down there by Beggs.
You know, small town, Night Train Lane, Carrie Underwood. Big Beggs. I love the zip he has on that football. I mean, he rifles that ball right in there, and good job of the receivers catching it. Strong run right there by Malachi Dillard. But I like the zip on that ball that Kazar has. Watching this right here, watch him rifle that thing. Right to him, strong piece of running.
Another first down for Jenks. 18 seconds to go in the half. Kazar under a little bit of a pressure, and this time he is picked off.
Nice play. Grady one right there. Dallas Maxey. Boy, that would have went for a touchdown right there. Wide open, kind of underthrown him. Oh, he was under pressure. Looked like the defensive guy hit his arm. Maxey right there to make a play. That's what you need in Union, because that really saved a touchdown. The receiver had got behind the defense. But credit to that defensive line.
Maxey, just a sophomore. His first pick of the season. Six seconds to go in the half. Jenks definitely in a prevent defense. They have 5 players back at the 20-yard line, and Mormon's going to go down. He is sacked, and that'll be an end of the first half. A solid first half for Jenks. 34-0. Union still trying to find something clicking on either side of the ball.
Yeah, they need to get it going. Had a good drive, but just not able to find it. No downfield threat right now. Interesting to see what kind of adjustments they can make at the half, being down 34-0 to this Jenks team.
$34-0. Jenks on top. They have 3 interceptions. Katie Jones has 2 touchdowns. Landon Kazar has thrown for 2 touchdowns. The only thing they didn't do right, they missed an extra point.
Yeah, that's that's it. And if you said in the first half that was it, then you'd be happy with that.
A strong performance in this 22nd Mid-First Bank Backyard Bowl. Waiting on head coach Adam Gaylor to talk to us. He's on with the Jenks crew right now. His first opportunity to be a part of the celebration in this football game. Take a look at Scott Stidham.
Handing out some money there, Coach.
$14,000 for each school to use for a lot of things within the school system, not athletics.
Yeah, pretty special. You know, it takes a lot of things that make athletic work, excuse me, but somebody say Scott is coming up here with our check.
Oh, nice.
My man, Scott.
I've always wanted a big check like that with my name on it, haven't you?
Man.
We got a chance to talk to Scott Stidham earlier tonight and about the relationship with Mid-First Bank and these two schools.
Nice job by Mid-First Bank again. $14,000 for each school. We're here with Scott Stidham, the Tulsa market president at Mid-First Bank. 22nd year of this bowl game, 13 years that you've been a part of this. And what does it mean to Mid-First Bank to be a part of this Backyard Bowl?
Zig, thanks for coming out. Thanks for giving us an opportunity here. So, you know, for us, this is a night to really feature kids. We do a whole lot of community support. You know, example today, as you're probably aware, it was a United Way Day of Caring here in all of Tulsa, but this one's a little different, you know. This is a community-wide event, two big school districts, a lot of history, but it's all about the kids. It's the football players, the cheerleaders, the band, and everybody involved. So it's a true community-wide celebration.
You know, Scott, when you look at this game, one of the biggest rivalries in the country, 22nd year, you guys being supportive of this great game and giving back to so many. What do you like most, and tell us why you guys are a part of this great event?
You know, just the community-centric feel. Again, it's the kids. It's all about the kids. We feel like there's very few events around the state that the kids are the feature, and we're very fortunate. The hard work of our shareholders, of our staff, the trust of our clients, that's enabled the bank to do very well over the years. We're the largest privately held bank in the nation. Over the 22 years, we've contributed nearly $600,000 to these two schools, and this year's no different.
And you guys talk about that you're a privately held bank. You're the largest locally owned bank here in Oklahoma. And what does it mean to you, and what does it do for the customers of Mid-First Bank to be a part of this?
Well, we, of course, try to curtail everything to things specific that they would be attracted to. A couple of things I'd like to feature is we've got a card and an account. We've got a student account that if a student comes in and opens it, they get $100 contributed to them for their personal use. Go to www.midfirstbank, member FDIC, details on that. And then the fan base also, there's a debit card. And so we give a rebate back to the schools when that's used. Similar deal, go to our website, midfirstbank.com, member FDIC. It'll give you all those stipulations.
I like you're giving away free money. Maybe can I
Yeah,
sign up?
yeah.
Am I too
It's
old?
the night for it.
Oh, all right, appreciate it. Scott Stidham joining us, and we appreciate their sponsorship. Mid-First Bank Backyard Bowl. Halftime will continue right after this.
Are you constantly getting up at night because you have to go? Is your bladder controlling your life? Now, gain control of your life with Better Bladder, a natural herbal alternative to prescription medicine.
I used to have to go to the bathroom every 20 minutes. With a degree of urgency, I no longer feel. I now can go 3, 4, and I have gone 5 hours without stopping to use the restroom.
Having had the experience as a doctor using Better Bladder and with patients, I can really recommend it with confidence.
A full 2-month supply of Better Bladder is only $39.95 per month, but it won't cost you that today because you can experience Better Bladder free for 30 days. You also get a free 30-day supply of TheraBotanics Perfect Omega. Just one Perfect Omega has the power of 3 ordinary fish oil supplements. Plus, get a free copy of Doctor Secrets to a Better Bladder. A $60 total value, free. Call the number on your screen now and take back control with Better Bladder.
If you don't have a good dental plan, or if your employer doesn't offer dental benefits, this is the deal you're looking for. Get the Carefree Dental Card, and for just $15.95 a month, you can see the dentist anytime and pay a whole lot less.
On my first visit, I saved $650.
We used to pay full price at the dentist. Boy, was that dumb. We just saved $705.
Call the number on your screen and request your Carefree Dental Card free. We'll send your card and complete details at no cost and no obligation today. Unlike other dental plans, there's no activation fee with Carefree Dental, so call now to get your card at no cost today. Call during this TV offer and we'll also include free vision benefits and free prescription drug benefits too. See for yourself why Carefree is the best deal in dental. Call now.
Call 1-800-997-8844 to get your Carefree Dental Card and member guide free. Call 1-800-997-8844.
Welcome to the Ford Halftime Show. Halftime sponsored by your Oklahoma Ford dealers. Ford is the best in Oklahoma. Halftime, 34-0. Jenks on top of Union in the 22nd annual Mid-First Bank Backyard Bowl. It is halftime, and as we like to do at halftime, we like to let the bands showcase. Right now it's time for the Jenks Trojan Pride. You're watching all the action right here on Your View, your Ford Game of the Week.
And now for your halftime entertainment, drum majors Diana Arguello, Cooper Knox, Emily Taylor, and Molly Trout, and the Jenks Trojan Pride.
That was the sounds of the Jenks Trojan Pride Band. We are at halftime of the MidFirst Bank Backyard Bowl. You're watching the Ford Game of the Week on Your View.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Jenks Trojan Pride. The Jenks Trojan Pride marching band is a 2018 Bands and Yard.
Listen, shopping for insurance.
Whoa. The unexpected can happen to any of us. That's why SelectQuote makes it easy to get the life insurance coverage you need to protect your family. For less than $1 a day, we could help you save more than 50% on life insurance, whether you need $100,000 or $10 million in coverage.
Even with high blood pressure, SelectQuote found me a $500,000 policy for only $16 a month.
Our licensed insurance agents aggressively comparison shop highly rated companies to find your best rate.
My $500,000 policy is only $18 a month. That's half of what I was paying before.
Make sure your family is protected from the unexpected.
Visit our website or call 800-590-7212 to get started today. That's 800-590-7212. SelectQuote. We shop, you save.
Great things can be achieved when a community comes together. Join Erica Cardenas on Doing More as she introduces you to ordinary people working side by side to confront tremendous challenges and make a positive impact in their community. Discover what inspires people from all walks of life to dedicate themselves to giving back and learn about opportunities to help out in your own community. Watch Doing More Sunday, Monday, Thursday, and Saturday only on YourView or stream it online at yourview.com.
It's the Ford Halftime Show sponsored by your Oklahoma Ford dealers. Time for a look at the first half highlights with Rod.
Yeah, first time highlights. Jenks getting out early. Big time play by number 5 right there. Dillard gets it knocked away. Union comes up with it. Then right back next play. The man Ace Gillum with the interception. And he's not done yet. Going to get to the house for a touchdown for Jenks. It was all Jenks early, then going down, and now you see another interception right there. Jenks able to come up with it, and then how about this guy? Mr. Jones running through tackles, spin cycle. He's a hurdler right there. Pick him up and put him down, Mr. Jones. Take it to the house. Touchdown for the Trojans. And boy, they just kept it coming right now. Now you see under pressure right here, Union trying to look downfield. That's going to be picked off right there early. That was number 6 that time. Now downfield, find my man, Braxton, Big B, Braxton Daniel for the touchdown for Jenks. Boy, coming right back at you. It's Mr. Jones, y'all. Coming back, look at the move. Going to get to the end zone and throw up the peace sign. He's about peace. He's about peace. And getting it done. And at the half, Jenks is rocking and rolling 34-0 at the half.
If you don't have a good dental plan, or if your employer doesn't offer dental benefits, this is the deal you're looking for. Get the Carefree Dental Card, and for just $15.95 a month, you can see the dentist anytime and pay a whole lot less.
On my first visit, I saved $650.
We used to pay full price at the dentist. Boy, was that dumb. We just saved $705.
Call the number on your screen and request your Carefree Dental Card free. We'll send your card and complete details at no cost and no obligation today. Unlike other dental plans, there's no activation fee with Carefree Dental, so call now to get your card at no cost today. Call during this TV offer and we'll also include free vision benefits and free prescription drug benefits too. See for yourself why Carefree is the best deal in dental. Call now.
Call 1-800-997-8844 to get your Carefree Dental Card and member guide free. Call 1-800-997-8844.
Rod, first half stats, no surprise. Scoreboard and the stats sync up.
Yes, they do. When you look at Jenks Trojan, let's look at the rushing yards. 142 yards, 75 for Union. Passing yards, 115, 13 first downs. Jenks has 12. Union with only 4 first downs. The turnovers, 3-2 for Jenks. And points off turnovers, 20-0 right there. And you look at that first quarter, Jenks came out, scored 20-14 in the second. And Zig, they have the lead right now in the half, 34-0 in the backyard bowl.
It has been all Jenks tonight in this first half. Second half coming your way. You're watching the Ford Game of the Week.
Stop whitening your smile the old-fashioned way with strips and trays that can take 30 minutes to an hour. I'm Jonathan Greenhut, the CEO of Power Swabs. When I met Dr. Ginniker and he introduced me to Power Swabs and I saw how effective they were and how easy they were to use, I knew we had to share it with the world. Power Swabs was clinically studied to whiten natural teeth as well as stain caps, crowns, and veneers. It's so effective, it works on stains caused by coffee, tea, red wine, and even smoking. For those of you who have that one stained tooth, Power Swabs can target that area using swab precision.
I was actually able to take the swab and really get through some of those areas that are kind of like untreated. I can immediately see the shades getting brighter and brighter, or whiter and whiter.
Order Power Swabs and receive up to 50% off the retail price. And as an added bonus, get a free quick stick pen with your order. Dial the number on your screen or visit powerswabs.com today.
Listen, shopping for insurance.
Whoa. The unexpected can happen to any of us. That's why SelectQuote makes it easy to get the life insurance coverage you need to protect your family for less than $1 a day. We could help you save more than 50% on life insurance, whether you need $100,000 or $10 million in coverage.
Even with high blood pressure, SelectQuote found me a $500,000 policy for only $16 a month.
Our licensed insurance agents aggressively comparison shop highly rated companies to find your best rate.
My $500,000 policy is only $18 a month. That's half of what I was paying before.
Make sure your family is protected from the unexpected.
Visit our website or call 800-590-7212 to get started today. That's 800-590-7212. SelectQuote. We shop, you save.
Back in Jenks, 34-0. Trojans having a good time out of the locker room. If you're taking a look at KD Jones, as Dad Kiwan, part of this series as well, Rod. Tonight is the 25th anniversary of the game against Union. Final seconds, Union to taking the lead, and check this out.
How about my man Don King making that call? And boy, you could hear the crowd erupt. Somebody better catch him. How about my man Don King on the call?
I don't think anybody could. 30,000 plus in the stands. It was Skelly Stadium at the time. I was there that night. Union had just gone down late in the game, scored in the final 20 seconds, and then one play later, Jenks wins the football game.
And how about that? Hayden coming back. He's already 10 rushes for 142 yards, 2 touchdowns.
And right now we're going to talk to the first-year head coach of the Jenks Trojans, Adam Gaylor. Coach, you got to be smiling the first half of this game that you've been involved in as a head coach.
A lot to clean up. We were up 28-0 a couple years ago against these guys, and they made a heck of a comeback. We know they're well coached. They got a bunch of good players. No, there wasn't very many smiles. We'll smile when it's 0-0-0 at the end of the fourth quarter.
Coach, you talk about this team, definitely explosive offensively, but talk about your defense and how they played in this matchup.
Yeah, played hard, played physical, done a great job, not giving up big plays, stopped the run, and then obviously creating the takeaways early was huge, getting the ball back to our offense.
All right, Adam, thanks a lot. Appreciate it.
You bet. Thank you, guys.
All right, Adam Gaylor, the first-year head coach here at Jenks, longtime defensive coordinator as well under Keith Riggs, who'd spent 7 years here and a couple of state titles. We saw him before the game. He was smiling. First time before game we've seen him smile that much. He's always smiling, but
smiling and without a hat. First time
yes,
I seen him
no
without
hat.
a hat. He's usually in coach
It's like, wait,
mode.
is that Coach Riggs? Who is that?
That was him.
Seemed very relaxed. He was running around. He's part of the athletic department tonight and helps manage a lot of the game day activities here at Jenks, but it was good to see Keith Riggs.
He was smiling. Must have been the bold demo.
Keep smiling.
Keep smiling.
I think he'd been to Bold Dental earlier in the day. That's probably why he was smiling so much. Had such a good time. So since Union won the toss and deferred, they will get the ball here to start half number 2. Griffin McCord will kick it short once again. The Trojans relying on those pooch kicks tonight.
Seen a lot more of those, this year and even last year. Take a look at our ball and demo keys of the game. Match intensity, and right now, Jenks definitely winning that. No turnovers. Both teams have turned it over. Jenks have just been able to generate points out of their turnovers and win the trenches. Definitely Jenks. They've pretty much dominated up front on both sides of the football. Those are bold. Dental revisit. Keys to the game. Keeps moving.
Yeah, Bold Dental. They have offices here in Tulsa, a wide range of affordable denture options tailored just for you. Visit them at bolddental.com. First down, Tavion Perry Spate. A little help up front. And pushes forward, may have gotten 5 on that first down carry.
Union right now, you need a good start right here. You need a good start. Start this third quarter.
Second and 5, Perry Spade again. Gets it close to midfield is the spot he has to get to for a first down, and it's going to be 3rd and short. Backyard Bowl Series, Jenks' 12 wins to Union's 9 in the 21 games prior to tonight. Which is going to be about 2 yards shy of the first down. Spate's got it as he crosses into Jenks territory.
That's what you got to have right now if you're Union. Establish that run. TPS. Here, and boy, look at him running through tackles right there, following the big guy, and able to pick up some yards.
Spade was a 1,000-yard rusher a year ago. Through 2 games coming into tonight, 144 yards on the ground. Time he runs right into the Jenks defensive front and stopped right at the line of scrimmage. This Jenks defense, Rod, 4 returning starters. 6 of them this year are juniors. And I mentioned in the first half, first time in a long, long time they have not had a starter back at linebacker.
Man.
They've got all new players in that position. Norman drops back and throws downfield. Nice catch. That's the way to post up and make the reception, and then Union with a first down.
And that's what you got to have right there. Oliver Smith, watch it go up. We talked about a deep ball threat that time. They must have heard us getting downfield, opening up that defense, and that's a nice catch right there. Oliver Smith going up, making the play.
Smith's first catch tonight. He's a 6-foot senior. Give it off to TPS again as he tries to go outside, and he does. Runs through a couple of tackles and picks up some positive yards. Running a lot harder here in the second half.
Yeah,
isn't he?
a little more sense of urgency right here. That offensive line is getting a good push. And look at TPS getting through there. Spates. They like this drive right here with Union.
Closest they've been to the goal line tonight. Again, TPS inside the 5. They come out with a different formation too here in the second half, Rod. You got a pretty much a full house backfield.
Full house backfield. You know, those guys are, you know, running, giving some more blocking support going forward. And Coach Antonio makes some adjustments. I like him so far.
They can still get a first down without scoring. Norman, miscommunication there, and was looking to hand it off and didn't really connect with TPS.
With the handoff on the left, and TPS was on the right.
Caleb Dillard and Lincoln Middlestead not letting him go anywhere. So Union going to try a field goal. Gavin Litchfield, who's perfect on his PATs this year. They're going to have to burn a timeout.
Timeout. Timeout. Union. First charge of the half.
We'll take a timeout. 6:55 to go. It's your Ford game of the week.
Media timeout. Media timeout.
Are you or someone you love struggling with an addiction to drugs or alcohol and want to be set free from the chains of addiction? Then call Addiction Helpline America right now to get the help you need. From drug and alcohol addiction to dual diagnosis treatment, we provide a confidential helpline to help people like you get sober and live happy, substance-free lives. With one call, you can be on the phone with addiction specialists across the country who will guide you on the next steps to find the freedom and healing you desperately need. Call Addiction Helpline America at the number below. We provide a confidential helpline to help people like you get sober and live happy, substance-free lives. One phone call today can change your life forever. Don't wait another minute for that right moment to be set free. Take that bold step and call Addiction Helpline America at the number below or visit www.addictionhelplineamerica.com.
We're back 34-0, Allen Trimble Stadium in Jenks. It's a beautiful Friday night, high school football, week number 2 of the season. Both these teams will have a bye next week. And then they'll hit district play, ground running after that. 2 weeks from tonight, we'll be back here. Going for the field goal. And it is good. Gavin Litchfield puts it through the uprights. Union gets on the board.
Union got something positive right there. You like that impressive drive. KD Jones was getting in there to block it.
27-yard field goal. So a nice drive by the Red Hawks to start the second half. Got a decent kick return, Rod. Had a little bit shorter field, but about a 60-yard drive.
Yeah, you're exactly right. That's what you got to have right there. That offensive line came out with a little more sense of urgency, getting a good push, and just kind of ran the football right at Jenks. Had the one pass completion to Oliver Smith. Able to get some points on the board with the field goal.
Burn some time off the clock too. A little 5 minutes and 10 seconds. A little more than 5 minutes. But an effective drive, mixing up the run and a nice long completed pass.
Yeah, that's what you got to have. You have positive plays, change and movement. I'm sure Coach Antonio had some things to say to him.
Litchfield kicks it deep. Ball taken at the 5-yard line. Just across the 20. Taken by number 23 of the Trojans, Cade Klein.
See if this defense of Union can have that same sense of urgency that the offense had.
Kazar threw for 106 yards in that first half and a couple of touchdowns. The thing that really helped him too, Rod, offensive line up front had a lot of time to sit in the pocket and find a receiver.
That's right.
Give on first down to KD Jones.
Nice tackle that time. Number 2 missed the games. John coming up making a play. Senior.
Committed to play at TU.
Okay.
Taking an OSU commit down. TU OSU play next Friday night. Hey, we're not working. Maybe we ought to drive over to the game. What do you think? Dillard catches one out of the backfield and look out. Touchdown, Jenks.
To the house, Mr. Dillard. We'll talk about big plays. Tackling in space. Mr. Dillard made one miss and took it to the house. Take another look right here. Nice fake to Jones. Rolls out, throws it. Look at the move. Made him miss, and now to the house. Dillard. Caleb to the house for the touchdown. Trojans back on the board.
Landon Kazar, 73-yard touchdown pass to Caleb Dillard. Dillard's second TD of the night. 153 yards receiving as well for Dillard. That was a 2-play drive for Jenks. Took 48 seconds. They extend the lead to 38. You're watching the Ford game of the week. The Backyard Bowl, Big First Bank Backyard Bowl right here on your
New to Medicare? Recently moved or losing coverage? Then let us help break it down for you. First up, we have Medicare Part A. Consider your hospital insurance as your safety net, covering inpatient hospital stays, skilled nursing facilities, hospice care, and some home health care. It's the help for your peace of mind, ensuring that you get the care you may need when you need it. And now let's talk about Medicare Part B, your medical insurance. This is your key to most preventative services, outpatient care and doctor visits, from flu shots to screenings. Part B, you're at the forefront of proactive health care. If you enroll in a Medicare Advantage plan, the plan may provide all of your Medicare Part A and Medicare Part B coverage, and it is designed with you in mind, providing a wide array of coverage options for personalized care. Review your Medicare coverage options, ensuring it aligns with your evolving healthcare needs, from flu shots to screenings.
Call 800-761-4190. 800-761-4190.
Booker T and Muskogee. The Hornets won that one, and then last week we did Stillwater at Union. Union off to an 0-2 start. First 0-2 start in the last 4 years. They were 0-2 in 2020, the COVID season. In fact, they started 0-4 that year, and they ended up making it to the state semis.
Yeah, so things can definitely turn around quick.
And that's 5 years ago, Rob, but it seems like a dream, doesn't it? Because we were doing games in the studio.
Yep.
We were 6 feet apart from each other, wearing masks.
No doubt about it.
And here we are, we're about 8 inches from each other tonight, right?
Back in. Back in the saddle.
Jay McGee on first down. He breaks a couple of tackles. Definitely a little bit more fight in the Union offense here in the second half. Don't you see that?
And they're finding success on the right and left side. Nothing up the middle so far, but watch him come to your left, bounce it outside, getting some good blocking, and now trying to get some positive yards.
Second and 6 after the gain of 4. Warman looking for somebody downfield. Flag comes flying in. We're going to have a hold, so this is coming back. Would have had a first down, but they're going to spot it back deeper. Dixon, our referee tonight.
Holding on the offense. 10-yard penalty from the previous spot. Still second down.
Long-time official Richard, not always a referee. We could take another look at this play, but we could talk about Randy Jeffers used to be in charge of this crew. Also a very long-time official. Had to retire a few years ago, and we talked to the crew before the game. They said, hey, give Randy a shout out from us tonight. He's probably at home watching.
And Randy.
Second and 16 from the 26 after the 10-yard hold. Moorman again looking for somewhere to go to the right. Passes it all the way across the field. Stone Turner makes, no, the ball skipped.
Yeah, it skipped up in his arms right there. Couldn't get it to him. Rolling out to his right that time. Kind of lost its footing right there. Good camera work, guys. You see it hit the ground.
It's a 3rd and 16. Again, penalties playing a big factor on what slowing down Union's offense. Williams pass all the way toward the sideline, long throw, and Union's going to have to punt again. Mormon just 3 out of 10 for 46 yards tonight. Rushing the ball, 24 yards. On the ground. Stone Turner back to punt. Low snap, gets it off. Pretty good kick and takes a Union bounce to about the 31. That's where Jenks will take over. Well, hey, guess what? We're off next week.
We're off next week.
You've already got a vacation day. We got a huge game, though, 4 game of the week coming up 2 weeks from tonight. Bixby will come here to Jenks September 26th, right at Allen Trimble Stadium, right here on Your View, Bixby Jenks, 2 weeks from tonight. Thanks to the state for making this week 1 showdown in district play, Bixby and Jenks.
Yeah, that should be a good one. Everybody feel like every team is chasing Bixby. A tough test against the Trojans.
First down, a little trickeration. And they're getting the ball in the hands of the tailback, K.D. Jones. Second down, quick pass to the right side to Dillard, who's had a nice night in the receiving department.
Yes, he has. I gotta get him in space right here. Just get him out, let him make some moves. Got a good blocker when you talk about Braxton Daniel.
Fifth catch of the night for Dillard. 157 yards and a couple of touchdowns. Jones again, this way or nowhere. Oh, this time nowhere for him to go. Gets shoved into the Union sideline. And hops right up.
A good play to bottle him up, because he's so elusive.
Not happy that that happened to him, and I don't blame him.
Yeah, maybe could have been a flag there. You take another look. Look, he's here. He's out of bounds now, and then the
push. Yeah, that should have been 15 right there. Tucker Cook, the senior linebacker. And we're going to have a timeout.
Looks like they're going to punt it.
They're going to punt it. Play clock down to 10.
Boy, just gets it off.
Dillard just gets it off, and 7 Jenks players right around Stone Turner.
Just waiting.
The Union offense will trot back out there and try and get something rolling. First series of the second half, nice march. That down inside the 5-yard line, got a penalty, and had to end up kicking a field goal. When the penalty was a bad exchange, no exchange on a handoff. Quarterback went one way, running back went another way, and they ended up kicking instead of going for 6. Straight outside. Another flag comes flying in. Jenks up front just overpowering that Union offensive line.
Yeah, they definitely are. And have a penalty right there.
Holding on the offense. 10-yard penalty from the previous spot. Still, first down.
Update you on some other scores. Third quarter, Broken Arrow leads Mustang 21-14. Sepulpa, or rather Yukon leads Sepulpa 33-0. Owasso on top of Sand Springs 21-10. That one at the half. And Stillwater, who we saw last week, Rod, is rolling over Enid 48-0.
Yeah, very impressed with Stillwater's egg. They have some talent.
First down to TPS, right side. And he gets bumped out of bounds.
Yeah, the good backs, they do a good job of making the first one miss. And could have been for a loss maybe, but TPS makes a miss.
Second and 15. TPS again, pulling tacklers with him across the 40 and near the 45.
How about that strong running right there by TPS, and that's what you got to have. Keep applying the pressure, keep falling forward.
Third and about 3. Big hole left side.
Yes.
First down and across midfield. Gets a nice block from Stone Turner, and TPS forced out of bounds at the 33.
Strong piece of running right there by TPS. Take another look right here. Watch him bounce it out. Good job through the middle. Nice stiff arm. Takes a great block right there, I believe, by Stone. Able to get out of bounds.
First down for the Red Hawks. Coming back to throw. Nobody to throw to, so he's going to take off. Gets bumped out of bounds near the 15.
Yeah, nice piece of running right there by Mormon from that quarterback position. He shows you what he's capable of doing, and really impressed with the offensive line of Union. Look at him stepping up in the pocket, makes a great move to get outside. Picking up positive yards.
Perry Spade again, right up the middle. Hadn't been a whole lot of running space up the middle tonight.
No, not a good place to go right now, but Union is doing a better job of pushing. They've had most of their success on the outside.
L.J. McGee, nice cutback inside the 10. He's going to have a Union first down.
There it is along that left side. A combo. Take another look. Watch him bounce it out to that left side. Has some space. We'll pick up that first down. Oh, good job defensively by Jenks. I mean, they swarmed super quick on that one.
L.J. McGee got the ball, took one step and looked up, and there was a couple of defenders right in his face.
outside, takes a tough hit, but gets in the end zone.
Skylar Mormon, first rushing touchdown of the year for him. Gavin Litchfield on to try the PAT, and it's partially blocked.
They've been getting close a lot.
Mormon now 48 yards rushing. And his first TD of the night makes it 41-9 after the 7-yard TD run. There's 42 seconds left to go here in the third. Right in the middle. Yeah.
Fell in the middle, reaching up.
Gaylor off to a 2-0 start. We talked about the new coaches. Gaylor's here, 2-0. His first year as the head coach at Jenks. Antonio Graham, second year as a head coach in the area because he coached at Owasso 1 year and then now his first year here at Jenks. Broken Arrow has a new head coach. Travis Hill came from Muskogee, who got a new coach, and Dale Condon, who was at Wagner for 20 years.
And everybody has new players.
Yes. Yeah, the whole college transfer portal NIL business is now filtering down to high school, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Either get on board or get ran over, Zig.
You better. Low squib kick. Cade Klein runs it right up the gut. He makes it all the way out to the 40-yard line. Klein, the starting linebacker. We talked about him earlier. Remember his dad, Corey Klein, who played at Union back in the 90s and played at OU. Great defensive lineman. .36 ticks on the clock here in the third. Has a 73-yard touchdown pass here in the quarter. And now there's KD Jones trying to get more.
Boy, it's so hard to bring down, Zig. He keeps his legs moving. Outstanding balance. Just when you think you got him bottled up, he's able to get away.
6'1", 180. Came into the night 302 yards in the first two games. That'll be the final play here in the third quarter. He's up to 161 tonight. You're watching the Ford game of the week on Your View. Final 12 minutes coming your way next. It's the 22nd annual Mid-First Bank Backyard Bowl.
Shopping for insurance.
Whoa. The unexpected can happen to any of us. That's why SelectQuote makes it easy to get the life insurance coverage you need to protect your family for less than $1 a day. We could help you save more than 50% on life insurance, whether you need $100,000 or $10 million in coverage.
Even with high blood pressure, SelectQuote found me a $500,000 policy for only $16 a month.
Our licensed insurance agents aggressively comparison shop highly rated companies to find your best rate.
My $500,000 policy is only $18 a month. That's half of what I was paying before.
Make sure your family is protected from the unexpected.
Visit our website or call 800-590-7212 to get started today. That's 800-590-7212. SelectQuote. We shop, you save.
Great things can be achieved when a community comes together. Join Erica Cardenas on Doing More as she introduces you to ordinary people working side by side to confront tremendous challenges and make a positive impact in their community. Discover what inspires people from all walks of life to dedicate themselves to giving back and learn about opportunities to help out in your own community. Watch Doing More Sunday, Monday, Thursday, and Saturday only on YurView or stream it online at yourview.com.
Dillard.
Hold it on the offense. 10-yard penalty from the end of the run. Still first down.
Dixon with the call. 10 yards from the end of the run. Lazard hits Jones out in the flat. Dances his way forward for a couple of yards.
The thing that makes it tough, Zig, if Jenks gets a lead, that offensive line and the running, this was a pass, Jones, it's just another weapon. They can work that clock and take their time. Keep that ball on the ground.
Most of the penalty yards on that one.
Braxton right there with the catch.
His second catch of the night. The other one was a big-time touchdown.
Yes, it was. Kept his toes in. It's come from his basketball. Braxton.
Big-time hooper.
Basketball.
Should at 6'5". Came into the game with just one catch on the season for 65 yards. And that touchdown he got in the second quarter that Rob was talking about, where he tapped his toes in the end zone, a 27-yarder, and his first touchdown catch of the year.
He waited for us to get here.
Give to KD. Tucker Cook with the tackle. May have been a touchdown saving tackle at about the 30-yard line, wasn't it? Lazar's pass a little bit too high for the intended receiver, Daniel. Bring up a 3rd and short from the 29. Going to keep it, get the first down.
That's what we talk about right here, Dig. Look at that blocking up front. Just move the football. Get that first down.
First and 10 from the 26. Kazar going deep to the end zone. Wow, what a catch. And a touchdown for Jenks, Malachi Dillard.
How about Malachi Dillard? Say, hey, I'm not going to let Caleb outdo me, coach. You got to sit down at the table and talk about it. Big time play. Throws it up. Take another look right here. Good blocking up front, taking their time, throws it up. Boy, he just stops on the defender, comes back, makes the touchdown.
Had a defender hanging all over him, and it didn't matter. And the PAT is good. Jenks up 48-9 with 9:26 to go in the fourth.
Great things can be achieved when a community comes together. Join Erica Cardenas on Doing More as she introduces you to ordinary people working side by side to confront tremendous challenges and make a positive impact in their community. Discover what inspires people from all walks of life to dedicate themselves to giving back and learn about opportunities to help out in your own community. Watch Doing More Sunday, Monday, Thursday, and Saturday only on YurView or stream it online at yourview.com.
One of the longest-running syndicated television series is back, America's Black Forum, a weekly series highlighting the latest in our lifestyles, business, entertainment, and finance. We introduce you to entrepreneurs who are making their mark in the business world and leaders who are fighting for change.
Welcome to America's Black Forum.
Tune in each week to know what's happening in our world today on America's Black Forum.
America's Black Forum. Check your local listings for air dates and times.
Back in Jenks, Landon Kazar-Rod's been pretty hot tonight. 20 out of 26, 229 yards passing.
Pretty strong right there.
And is that 4 touchdowns? 1, 2, 3 touchdown passes. 4 touchdowns, I was right, 4 touchdown passes.
Yeah, a lot of time back there. That offensive line has done a great job for Jenks, excuse me.
Again, a short kick, bobbled and then picked up, and then what a hit. Ouch. Jordan Abington, as soon as he picked it up and take him down.
Time tackle that time. Austin Klein with the tackle.
48-9 our score. First and 10 for the Red Hawks. Mormon set to throw on first down. He's going to go deep. Well defended.
Nice
Are
catch.
you kidding me? What a catch for Union.
Huge catch right there. Boy, that's what you got to have.
Brighton Dewberry.
Dewberry right there. And him going deep. And we talked about that deep threat. He went up and got it. Great piece of football right there. Catching the ball. It was fired up. First down. Change.
Yeah, we got a Jenks player down. Looks like cramping action at about the 35-yard line.
Pickle juice alert. Good pickle juice.
I had some earlier today.
Pickle juice.
Had me some pickles with my burger earlier. I think you had some pickles on the pizza up here tonight, didn't you? You ever done that?
I've never done that one, Big. You brand new with that one.
Oh, those must have been green peppers.
I ain't tried that and don't know if I will try.
Well, you like pizza, right?
I do.
You like pickle juice.
Just don't like pickles on the pizza. Keep them on them hamburgers, Coach.
Jack McAnally, the Jenks player, the nose guard on this off defense for Jenks. the anchor of that defensive line and kind of sets the tone for everything they do. He's very physical.
Exactly right.
6'1", 260-pounder.
They seem to be letting their hair down a little bit offensively.
Foreman again throws deep toward the end zone. Stone Turner almost made a one-handed grab.
Almost made a good grab that time. We've seen in this second half, Union looking a little more down the field.
Personal foul, roughing the quarterback on the defense. 15-yard penalty from the previous spot, first down.
Penalty on Jenks gives Union a little life. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, got him at the end.
That was a three-stepper. And that's not a dance they do in bags either, right?
That's not. We do the two-step, not the three down there in Big Bags. We go two-step.
What's the story on that Rod Thompson statue anyway?
Man, I got to check with him this week.
Let me know.
Oh, I'm not happy. They're kind of slow with it.
If I need to call somebody,
yeah, I'm gonna
let me know.
I'll give you some numbers before I leave.
I know they've started it. They just haven't finished it, right?
Just haven't finished it. They go to Big Bags tomorrow. I think the fish are biting. They be biting.
Get that BFC cranking.
They biting, we catch it.
Foreman again.
Nice.
End zone. Touchdown, Stone Turner.
Nice. Stone Turner right there. Get behind the defense. Nice play by Union. Great protection up front. Take another look right here and watch Turner just gets on the inside of that defensive back right there and able to make the play.
It's 48-15. Latchfield on to try the PAT. Turner gets his third touchdown reception of the season. Litchfield puts it through. 48-16 our score. 8:20 to go in the fourth. You're watching the Ford game of the week. It's the 22nd MidFirst Bank Backyard Bowl.
Hola a todos, tenemos profesionales legales listos para responder sus preguntas. Si ha resultado lesionado en un accidente que no fue su culpa, llámenos ahora mismo para hablar con un representante, obtener respuestas a sus preguntas y conocer cuánto vale su caso. Soy Victoria García y estoy con el portavoz y personalidad de la televisión, Milo Sánchez. Milo, dile a todos los que nos miran en casa quién debería llamar en este momento.
Bueno, Victoria, es como lo has dicho, cualquier persona que haya resultado herida en un accidente que no fue su culpa puede llamar ahora mismo. Le ofreceremos una consulta gratuita y le informaremos cuánto vale su caso.
Gracias, Milo. Entonces, ¿qué tipo de llamadas está recibiendo nuestro equipo hoy?
Bueno, Victoria, estamos recibiendo llamadas de todo tipo de accidente, pero lo más común es los accidentes automovilísticos. Por lo tanto, si usted ha sido lesionado en un accidente, llame ahora, le diremos cuánto vale su caso.
Gracias, Milo. Llame ahora.
48-16 the score, 8:20 to go in this one. It's your Ford game of the week on your view, Jenks and Union, the MidFirst Bank Backyard Bowl. Just had some classics throughout the year. Unfortunately, I don't think we'll have a classic tonight, but it was good to see Union's offense get a little juice there. A couple of long passes and then one right down the middle for a touchdown.
And I always said, just the threat of going downfield, opening it up a little bit, and they've definitely done that and had some success doing it. It's definitely opened up the run. So something you may see more of.
And Union, they are also off next week. They open up district play against Edmond Santa Fe at home. And then first week of October, they've got Owasso. We've got them late in the year at Broken Arrow and near the end of October. They've won 7 straight against the Tigers, but this year's Tiger team a little bit different.
Yeah,
Travis Hill's got them going, and as you talked about, you better get some players on your team, and they certainly did that at BA. Rules have changed in the OSSA in recent years, where there's a little bit more flexibility to go from school to school.
Yes.
A lot more than how rigid it was for so many years. You're seeing players move, and there's rumors and stories of dollars being given to kids to go from one school to another.
Nowadays it's legal.
Which you can do. They classify it under NIL.
Yep.
Jenks ball now 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line. Landon Kazar, the junior, 6 foot, 175-pounder, has had a solid night helping control and guide this Jenks offense. Has had a lot of help from his linemen and receivers. Of course, the tailback, KD Jones, who looks like he'll probably be done for the night, Rod. Clark Carricker comes in on this first play.
Carricker back there at that. Said his name on the defensive side of the ball. And now you see him back there in the backfield.
He's definitely going to use some clock. This time Lazar's going to keep. He's got a first down and goes sliding down at the 34.
Well, very crafty back there at that quarterback position. He had a couple of times where he pulled the ball back out from the running back. Left us all right there. You see, look at the defensive player go right to him. And Lazar does a good job, smart play. Definitely not a slide. It was rolled there for Kazar. This is Willie Ponder, the head coach of McLean.
Kazar comes out. Looks like Isaiah Butcher comes in, gets his first snaps of the night. He's a sophomore. Had a pretty heated battle during fall camp between those two to figure out who's going to be the starting quarterback this year.
That's the way it is. Oftentimes, especially, we're everywhere, but really at these very good programs. Everybody's fighting for that spot.
Butcher's just thrown one pass on the year. Also rushed it a couple of times for 18 yards. Definitely a combo style quarterback. He's going to keep it, and there he goes. He's across midfield when he gets tripped up. And he's got some wheels.
Yes, he does. Taking another look. Another good fake right there. Able to hold it now. Getting upfield, making some plays.
They mark him down at the 45. Butcher throws the pass complete. Running down the sidelines, Jalen Cato.
Look right here, just a little quick out. Watch him make the first one miss. Picks up a block right there. Cato, he's made some plays tonight.
Jeremiah Cunningham gets his first carry of the night. Sorry about that. It was
Kyron Scott.
Kyron Scott. Jenks continues to take their time on this drive, up 48-16. Jenks scored 57 seconds into this one. Kazar hit Caleb Dillard and connected 5-play, 80-yard drive, and after that, it was all Jenks. Also had a pick six mixed in there and a couple of KD Jones touchdown runs.
Yeah. Impressive offensive show right now for early on for Jenks. That last run.
Adam Gaylor giving some of his young guys an opportunity to play in this football game. You never know, long season, Rod. You may need some of these guys.
Yeah, she's exactly right. Valuable experience right now.
Movement up front. Some of the linemen jumped.
Dead ball. False start on the offense. 5-yard penalty from previous spot. Still, third down.
I think everybody up front but the center took off. Just under 4 minutes to go in this game. Butcher's going to keep and taken down in the backfield by Tucker Cook. And that'll bring up a 4th and long for Jenks. Not sure why they stopped the clock.
Talking something over.
There's something going on down in that south end zone. Telling the band to cut it out. Now they'll wind the clock. Fourth and long, 12 plus.
Blitz coming. Nice
Butcher's
play.
pass is picked off by Maxey. And look out, off to the races. Maxey going to take it all the way to the end zone, touchdown Union.
Big time play by Maxey. Stepped right in front of that pass that time, Zig. And turned on the wheel, blitz coming. Watch Maxey, just jumps it right there. Boy, he takes off. Pick him up and put him down, Mr. Maxey. All the way to the house. That's Maxey.
83-yard return for the score, Rod.
Boy, he read it just right, Zig. Great instincts. You see him congratulating him over here. He's tired, Coach.
Union's short a player on the line. Plenty of time. 10 seconds on the play clock. High snap, kick.
Oh, he still
made it in.
How about that?
Gavin Litchfield remains perfect on his PATs this season.
Put some English on there, didn't he?
Actually, no, he missed one earlier in the game. I take that back. It's 48-23. .324 to go here at Allen Trimble Stadium. Time Jenks coach. 13 state titles.
13. Where's Allen Trimble from?
Cleveland, Oklahoma. I knew it wasn't Beggs. Colin Conley.
Kurt Branch. My buddy Kurt Branch. Trimble.
Success here at Jenks, Rod. 36 years with a winning record. 36 straight years with a winning record. Best record of teams in 11-man football to have that many consecutive years of at least a winning record.
Man, magnificent job.
It'll be 3-0 tonight, and this should make it 37 here in about a month. The Adam Gaylor era off to a solid start. With the 18 state titles, trails only Ada. He's got 19, and I think Carl Albert has 19 state titles. Albert trying to win number 20 and be the all-time leader in the state. First down handoff, ball loose on the turf. Who's got it?
I think he got it back. Got a flag.
They stopped the clock. There's a penalty. It's going to be a personal foul against Jenks. They did keep the football. And they...
Dead ball, personal foul on the offense. 15-yard penalty from the end of the run. Still first down.
It's against, looked like it might have been against Bo Bright. A little too much activity, I think, in the pile.
Yes, it was.
Correction. Half the distance, second down.
It was after the play, so lose the down. Jenks does have a new quarterback in the game. Maddox Young, who's a sophomore. And after tonight's game, Ron, of course, we've talked about what Jenks has. They are off next week as well, so they'll be 3-0 going into their bye week. They've got Bixby 2 weeks from tonight. And then they go to Norman, they host Mustang. They go to Deer Creek, they host Moore, they go to Enid, and they wrap up things against Edmond North. What a huge game, week 1 in district play that's going to be for Jenks. Jeremiah Cunningham in at
Please
tailback.
put 40 seconds.
Two and a half to go from Jenks.
Just letting him run down.
Maddox Young hands it off and met right in the backfield and nowhere to go for the tailback, Jeremiah Cunningham.
Yeah, he was on him before he got the ball. Take another look right here.
Timeout. Union.
Straight through.
Second charge of the half.
Union calls the timeout. With 2:06 left in this one. It's time for your Cox Mobile smart call of the game, Rod. Fourth down play to Braxton Daniel.
Oh, Braxton Daniel getting it done. The man is showing you how he can get it done right there. Hey, smart call of the game. Braxton getting it done. Take another look. Watch him keep his feet in right there.
He got 4 steps.
Come on.
That was 4-stepping.
That was a 4-step, not a 2-step.
No, a 4-step.
Big B getting it done.
That's
Cox Mobile, smart call of the game.
That's all courtesy of Cox Mobile, the smart way to mobile. Learn more at cox.com/mobile.
Come on now.
Keep smiling.
Watch out for his brother Cody with a K. That's with a K, Zig.
Is it?
Big Cody.
Fourth down, and Jenks will have to punt. Caleb Dillard back there, averaging 35 yards a punt on the season. Stone Turner standing at the Jenks 40. Dillard gets it off, and a nice kick as he angles it toward the sideline.
Really good kick.
It's going to take a Jenks bounce out of bounds at the 42. That's where the Union offense will come out and get things working. Now 48-23 here in the fourth. Jenks is 18-3 at home versus Union over the years.
They're protecting the house against Union, aren't they?
They've won 3 straight. Tonight they can make it 4 in a row. .156 to go in this one. Skylar Mormon still in at quarterback for the Red Hawks. Big hole, good blocking up front, and he's going to scramble out of bounds. They're going to mark him out at the 34.
Smart play by that young man. In this game, you don't want to take no crazy hits. Sees nothing is open here, and watch him step up in that pocket. He shows his ability to run the football.
Second down, passing toward the end zone.
Oh, how about
As
that
it caught, Stone Turner, what a grab inside the 5.
Turner. Boy, I mean, second half, Zig, I mean, you talk about them, the offensive line doing a better job. And we talked about all the time, having a deep ball threat, just to relax that defense a little bit. And they've been able to do that in the second half. Something I'm sure Coach Graham will build on. He'll get him going.
31-yard pickup on the pass from Mormon. TPS stopped at the line of scrimmage. And some activity going on after the play. No flags as the clock continues to run. Just one timeout left if they want to use it. Final 50 seconds here at Jenks. Mormon gives it off to TPS again, and he's hit at the 3.
And that left side right there, getting some blocking, and good job.
To go in this one, Antonio Graham wanted to give the offense another opportunity to put some points on the board, leave with a positive feeling.
You're right, always coaching, you know, and looking at this now is trying to get better, continue to compete.
Union was shut out in the first half. And mainly, Jenks got going on the plays tonight because of KD Jones' 63-yard run.
And how about this run right here, Zig? Watch this little spin cycle after he runs it got over. Hurdler right here, and now it's a foot race. And I know who's going to win. Mr. Jones, getting it done. Take another look. Great camera work, guys. Look at him through tackles. Boom, spins on him. Now watch the hurdle right here. Now the wheels. Pick him up and put him down. Mr. Jones. Know what it is.
Call me KD. Ford player of the game, KD Jones, and it's Ford play of the game. Ford is the best in Oklahoma. Fourth and 4. Mormon again, quick slant, Stone Turner, touchdown Union.
Nice play right there. Timeout, talks about it. Right there, making that catch. Great route. He's run some great routes tonight. Take a look at it. Boy, just puts it right on the money with the touchdown.
There's a flag on the play.
There's a flag. He's been busy tonight. Trying to get our MVP, isn't he?
Yeah.
Dead ball, personal foul on Union. The penalty will be assessed on the kickoff.
So the touchdown's good. It was after the play, a dead ball personal foul penalty against the Redhawks. Gavin Litchfield will try the PAT. Make it an 18-point game. And he hits the post.
And we got another flag. Longest 11 seconds I've ever been a part of. The long 11. Longest 11, Coach. Shout out to our man Dylan, always doing a great job getting everything together. And the crew that makes us look so good every night. Zig.
Personal foul, roughing the kicker, retry.
You got to rough in the kicker penalty, so Union will get another shot at it. Why not?
Since we're here.
Add to our Friday night of fun. Union's down 34-0 at the half, right?
Yeah, definitely made some adjustments in the second half, which I thought was really good and turned out to be positive. So long season. Fat lady ain't singing yet. She's not singing yet.
Well, we told you earlier in 2020 they started 0-4 and made the state semifinals. They could get something going, some positive things happening offensively, and figure some things out during the bye week. Litchfield's PAT is good. No flag on the field. Jenks. Union will kick off the Jenks one more time tonight.
The 15-yard penalty will be assessed on the kick.
Union will have to kick off from their own 25-yard line. In hopes that there's no more yellow laundry on the field.
Yeah, I hope so.
And that was just practice, Rod. I think they're going to have to try it again.
Yeah, we got plenty of time. Trying it.
Still the longest 11 seconds of your life.
The longest 11, Coach. That maybe go down on our resume. Part of the longest 11.
Many of the Jenks fans have stuck around. Kickoff deep to the 20. Trying to run the clock out. And KD does run the clock out. That'll do it. Jenks wins the 22nd annual Mid-First Bank Backyard Bowl, the final 48-30. Led at 34-0 at the halftime. Union put up a pretty good second half fight. Jenks holds on to win it. We'll be back at Allen Trimble Stadium. You're watching the Ford Game of the Week.
In times of economic uncertainty and chaos, your money means nothing. You may not even be able to get it from your bank or ATM. And the money you do have in the stock market will go down and down and down. It's happened during every economic cycle, and it will happen again. What you can bank on is gold and silver. Gold and silver have been a reliable and trusted form of currency for thousands of years. Gold and silver have never been worth zero, and typically gold holds its value and sometimes grows during economic turmoil. Call the Gold Hotline now and learn how to protect your money and your assets with gold and silver. And learn how to set up a new IRA or roll over your current one into a gold-backed IRA. Protect your money from the next market crash with gold and silver. Call now for your free gold guide.
Shopping for insurance.
Whoa. The unexpected can happen to any of us. That's why SelectQuote makes it easy to get the life insurance coverage you need to protect your family for less than $1 a day. We can help you save more than 50% on life insurance, whether you need $100,000 or $10 million in coverage.
Even with high blood pressure, SelectQuote found me a $500,000 policy for only $16 a month.
Our licensed insurance agents aggressively comparison shop highly rated companies to find your best rate.
My $500,000 policy is only $18 a month. That's half of what I was paying before.
Make sure your family is protected from the unexpected.
Visit our website or call 800-590-7212 to get started today. That's 800-590-7212. SelectQuote. We shop, you save.
Game time on Your View, sponsored by your Oklahoma Ford dealers. Ford is the best in Oklahoma. Big shout out and thanks to Ford, longtime sponsor of high school football right here on Your View. Take a look at Scott Stidham market president for MidFirst Bank. He's trying to get with Adam Gaylor to hand out the trophy.
Scott. Look at Scott Stidham and my man Reed. His son Reed showed up today.
He did.
Metro got Big Reed.
And a big win for Jenks tonight, 48-30, the final score. Big all-around performance, not only passing, running the football, and their defense.
Yeah, their defense was definitely outstanding. We know the numbers that this offense can put up, but when you look at the defense and what they were able to do against Union was very, very impressive. And probably don't get talked about enough because that offense is so good. But when you look up, like Ace Skillen comes up with an interception for a touchdown. I mean, a lot of all-around big plays for the defense. Look who's leading the cheer right there, KD.
We'll take another break and come back and talk to KD Jones right after this. You're watching the Ford Game of the Week.
I'm shopping for insurance.
Whoa. The unexpected can happen to any of us. That's why SelectQuote makes it easy to get the life insurance coverage you need to protect your family for less than $1 a day. We can help you save more than 50% on life insurance, whether you need $100,000 or $10 million in coverage.
Even with high blood pressure, SelectQuote found me a $500,000 policy for only $16 a month.
Our licensed insurance agents aggressively comparison shop highly rated companies to find your best rate.
My $500,000 policy is only $18 a month. That's half of what I was paying before.
Make sure your family is protected from the unexpected.
Visit our website or call 800-590-7212 to get started today. That's 800-590-7212. SelectQuote. We shop, you save.
Great things can be achieved when a community comes together. Join Erica Cardenas on Doing More as she introduces you to ordinary people working side by side to confront tremendous challenges and make a positive impact in their community. Discover what inspires people from all walks of life to dedicate themselves to giving back and learn about opportunities to help out in your own community. Watch Doing More Sunday, Monday, Thursday, and Saturday only on YourView or stream it online at yourview.com.
Take a dash of regular guy.
I'm torn.
And a tablespoon of creativity.
It will make you a star in your home with your friends and family.
Add a splash of effort and a lot of fun.
I love tailgate day. Yeah, look how beautiful that is.
And you have a recipe for inspiring meals.
You can pull off things that are pretty good by cheating a little bit. So good, so good. Sam the Cooking Guy. We're here for you, ladies and gentlemen. You gotta watch.
Sam the Cooking Guy, only on YourView.
Jenks wins it by 18 tonight. We're joined by the Ford player of the game, the senior, KD Jones. Congratulations, big win for you guys.
Yeah, thank you. Really big win.
How about, tell me about wearing that number 21 tonight?
Yeah, I had to show respect to my pops. I was passing his record tonight. So, I felt it was only right, to wear his number.
Well, KD, you talk about your dad. Talk about what it means to you. We know all the success he had here, you being able to come here, do what you're able to do. Just talk about how special that is, that bond that you guys have, but also, hey, putting on that same jersey and being able to have success.
Yeah, like I said, I was just paying my respects to him. He started the legacy here at Jenks, for the last name of Jones. So, I'm only trying to, continue it, and that's why I wear his number tonight. So,
when you look up, you got taped up there, Big Brother. Can you tell us what that means?
I had to let him know I had to let Union know who stood a big bro was. So.
Hey, the highlight run tonight was that 63-yard touchdown run. You broke a tackle right around line of scrimmage and then hurdled a defender about another 15-yard downfield. Talk about that run.
Yeah, it was a great play call by my coach. Great set that we were in. I had a lot of lead blockers. When I spun off that tackle, I just saw two guys, closing in. So I saw them both diving at my feet. So I was like, I just got to jump. And so, it worked, and then I was off to the races.
KD, this team 3-0 right now. Just tell us, in ending, what do you like most about this team your senior year?
Yeah, I think we're really gelled together. With Coach Gaylor, that's his biggest emphasis is, just be a team. we still got some things to work on. Obviously, you saw that second half. We weren't as nearly as exciting as we were the first half. But, that just comes with experience. We got young guys in there, so they get more experience under their belt, and, we'll be just fine.
All right, Katie, thanks. And rest up. You got a big one in 2 weeks.
Oh, yes, sir. We ready.
All right, thanks a lot.
Good
Katie
job,
Jones, our forward player of the game tonight, had a couple of touchdowns and 169 yards rushing overall. You see the Trojans celebrating on the field with their first-year head coach, Adam Gaylor. And you take a look at Katie, and look what he did tonight, Rod.
Yeah,
look at that.
You just talk about him, and look at him right here. Watch him move, shaking tacklers, throws up the peace sign, gets in the end zone. Just an all-around tremendous game. And now you talk about this play right here. Look at the spin cycle. Now watch him run. Look at the hurdle right here. And now pick him up and put him down. KD Jones getting it done tonight in a huge win. He is our forward player of the game.
KD Jones, your forward player of the game. Ford is the best in Oklahoma. Take a look at the stats, Rod, of this game. And again, Union struggled the first half, got something going offensively in half number 2, but Jenks dominated this one from start to finish.
Yes, Jenks definitely dominated this game. You look at the rushing yards, 205 to 177, passing yards, 229 to 138. Both teams had 3 turnovers, but when you look at the points off turnovers, 20 for Jenks, only 7 for Union. Jones, 15 rushes, 169 yards, 2 touchdowns. Kazar, he was magnificent back there at that quarterback position. 4 TD passes, able to get it done. Jenks had that big first quarter that was huge, had 20 points, and they go on to take the win in this Backyard Bowl, 48-30. Huge win for Jenks.
We saw Union struggle last week, struggled in the first half tonight, but maybe got something going offensively that they can build on.
They did, and I think they will look at that. Got more deep threat, really adjusted in that second half. Their offensive line did a tremendous job in the second half. They got some running from TPS and McGee back there, and then had some big-time plays defensively. So, they're 0-3 right now. Definitely don't count Union out. We've been doing it long enough, Zig. We've seen this before. Coach Graham will get them going.
They are 0-3. Jenks is 3-0. For Rod Thompson and the rest of our Your View crew, I'm Mike Ziegenhorn. Once again, Jenks wins it, the 22nd annual Backyard Bowl, 48-30 over the Red Hawks.
If you're living with diabetes and using insulin, you know the pain of pricking your fingers over and over again. By wearing a small device called a continuous glucose monitor, or CGM, you can reduce the pain of pricking your fingers right away. If you use insulin daily, you might be eligible to get your own continuous glucose monitor. So call the US Med Diabetic Health Hotline today and learn about the latest CGM technology. Not only can a CGM immediately reduce pain, it's accurate, easy to use, and helps you make better diabetes treatment decisions. And if you have Medicare or private insurance, you can see if you qualify for a CGM at little or no out-of-pocket cost. We'll also provide free shipping of your new CGM, and we'll bill your insurance company for you. If you use insulin daily, you might be eligible to get your own continuous glucose monitor. So call the US Med Diabetic Health Hotline to see if you qualify for a CGM at little to no out-of-pocket cost.
stand rain, and I love what I do. For 30 years, I've connected farmers with their customers, and I've competed in the World Food Championships. My team has made it to the top 6 in the world. Today, I'm going to introduce you to the farmers who grow your food and show you where your food comes from. This is going to be a wild adventure! Today, I'm going to introduce you to Deborah Olson, California's Cherry Queen. Her grandmother ran the landmark fruit stand in Sunnyvale, California in the 1950s, and Deborah's been in the cherry business since she was a kid. Deborah has built her company into a successful mail order and delivery business with many celebrities as her clients. No one knows cherries like Deborah.
Love the enjoyment that cherries give to people is probably the #1 enjoyment, and probably the second right after would be the camaraderie and the relationships that I've forged, people like Andy at Andy's Orchard, and the growers statewide in the Northwest and in the Southern Hemisphere. So those two really keep me passionate and excited about what I do.
Deborah says she's also come across some consumer misconceptions.
The consumer really doesn't know that there are all these different varieties out there, that they all have their distinct flavors. Obviously, there are going to be some varieties that are better than other varieties, and I felt that was part of my job, especially when I had my landmark fruit stand in Sunnyvale, California, for many, many, many years when my grandmother started it in the 50s, and I thought it very important to explain to the consumer that all these different cherries have a different part of the season.
Deborah had to pivot her cherry business model when her grandmother passed away. She watched as urban sprawl claimed the farmland all around her. She now sources some of her cherries from Chile.
I remember like it was yesterday. Our valley was called the Santa Clara Valley.
Right.
And then all of a sudden it was Silicon Valley. And first of all, I had no idea what silicone was. So I just saw all these changes coming, and the demographics of the area started to change. And a lot of our customers started moving away, and hence the mail order business.
This year, heavy rains impacted the entire cherry crop, pushing back production. Deborah remembers when it happened to her father long ago.
I'll never forget the time it rained on this beautiful crop. And so both of us had tears in our eyes. And of course, the next day it stopped and the damage was done. And we tried to salvage the crop the best we could, but we had a job to do, and that job was to get the fruit, ripe fruit off the trees and get them sorted and then get them to the marketplace at the fruit stand. And my job was to sell, sell, sell.
Are you or someone you love struggling with an addiction to drugs or alcohol and want to be set free from the chains of addiction? Then call Addiction Helpline America right now to get the help you need. From drug and alcohol addiction to dual diagnosis treatment, we provide a confidential helpline to help people like you get sober and live happy, substance-free lives. With one call, you can be on the phone with addiction specialists across the country who will guide you on the next steps to find the freedom and healing you desperately need. Call Addiction Helpline America at the number below. We provide a confidential helpline to help people like you get sober and live happy, substance-free lives. One phone call today can change your life forever. Don't wait another minute for that right moment to be set free. Take that bold step and call Addiction Helpline America at the number below, or visit www.addictionhelplineamerica.com.
New to Medicare? Recently moved or losing coverage? Then let us help break it down for you. First up, we have Medicare Part A. Consider your hospital insurance as your safety net, covering inpatient hospital stays, skilled nursing facilities, hospice care, and some home health care. It's the help for your peace of mind, ensuring that you get the care you may need when you need it. Now let's talk about Medicare Part B, your medical insurance. This is your key to most preventative services, outpatient care and doctor visits, from flu shots to screenings. Part B, you're at the forefront of proactive health care. If you enroll in a Medicare Advantage plan, the plan may provide all of your Medicare Part A and Medicare Part B coverage, and it is designed with you in mind, providing a wide array of coverage options for personalized care. Review your Medicare coverage options, ensuring it aligns with your evolving healthcare needs, from flu shots to screenings. Call 800-705-5068. That's 800-705-5068.
Another farm expert I had the pleasure of visiting was Andy Mariani from Andy's Orchard. He's an expert in growing all types of stone fruit like cherries. He's one of the few remaining farmers in the valley.
Well, I grew up on the farm here, and we've been here for 60 years. We moved here in the late 50s, and we grew primarily prunes and apricots.
How many different varieties do you grow on this farm?
I think there's at least 300 between the cherries and the apricots, peaches, nectarines, plums.
Andy is known for his knowledge of heirloom plants. He has one of the largest collections of stone fruit varieties on the West Coast.
Well, heirloom is basically a catch-all category for varieties that are older. Oftentimes they're harder to grow, but because a lot of the varieties were chosen for flavor in the past, they tend to have more flavor in general.
So how do you really maximize the flavor? You know, when consumers buy your fruit, how do you kind of differentiate? How do you make sure that yours is the very best?
We'll go around the tree maybe a half dozen times and just pick the fruits at its prime. You know, the last few days that fruit hangs on the tree, that's when it develops the most in flavor and sugar content. And so the average consumer who's buying supermarket fruit is really getting shortchanged in terms of flavor.
Another one of Andy's passions is the Ugly Fruit program. If a fruit isn't perfect, it still has a purpose, for example, being in ice cream or beer.
You know, there's a nick or a pinch or a scab or something like that, a little deformity, but they still have the same eating quality. And so we sell those, and we sell a lot to the ice cream makers, and because they just macerate it anyway, and same with the beer. We sell pretty much everything that we grow, including the secondary fruit.
What you may not know are all the health benefits associated with cherries. Not only are they loaded with nutrients like vitamin C or potassium, but they're also a good source of fiber. And they're also rich in anti-inflammatory compounds. Research shows cherries may help relieve exercise-induced muscle pain and inflammation, say from pickleball or tennis. The best way to enjoy the fruits of your labor is to share it with your friends. So tonight, we're throwing a cherry-themed dinner party. I'm cooking with my friend, Chef Wendy Brody. She was my teammate as we competed in the World Food Championships, making it to the top 10.
The gift of cooking is really just that. It's a gift of your soul to others. Don't know why I'm getting emotional, but it is.
I'm getting emotional.
It's such a loving thing to do, and I love it when I'm having other people's food.
So Wendy, you've incorporated cherries into the main entree. Can you share a little bit more about the preparation?
Well, I love using pork with fruit. It just marries very well together. I think you'll love the taste.
I can't wait to try it.
And oh, by the way, I need to get started on that. Why don't you go and have fun, and I'll get started in the kitchen.
Stop whitening your smile the old-fashioned way with strips and trays that can take 30 minutes to an hour. I'm Jonathan Greenhut, the CEO of PowerSwabs. When I met Dr. Ginniker and he introduced me to PowerSwabs and I saw how effective they were and how easy they were to use, I knew we had to share it with the world. PowerSwabs was clinically studied to whiten natural teeth as well as stain caps, crowns, and veneers. It's so effective, it works on stains caused by coffee, tea, red wine, and and even smoking. For those of you who have that one stained tooth, Power Swabs can target that area using swab precision.
I was actually able to take the swab and really get through some of those areas that are kind of like untreated. I can immediately see the shades getting brighter and brighter, or whiter and whiter.
Order Power Swabs and receive up to 50% off the retail price. And as an added bonus, get a free quick stick pen with your order. Dial the number on your screen or visit powerswabs.com today.
Hola a todos, tenemos profesionales legales listos para responder sus preguntas. Si ha resultado lesionado en un accidente que no fue su culpa, llámenos ahora mismo para hablar con un representante, obtener respuestas a sus preguntas y conocer cuánto vale su caso. Soy Victoria García y estoy con el portavoz y personalidad de la televisión, Milo Sánchez. Milo, dile a todos los que nos miran en casa quién debería llamar en este momento.
Bueno, Victoria, es como lo has dicho, cualquier persona que haya resultado herida en un accidente que no fue su culpa puede llamar ahora mismo. Le ofreceremos una consulta gratuita y le informaremos cuánto vale su caso.
Gracias, Milo. Entonces, ¿qué tipo de llamadas está recibiendo nuestro equipo hoy?
Bueno, Victoria, estamos recibiendo llamadas de todo tipo de accidente, pero lo más común es los accidentes automovilísticos. Por lo tanto, si usted ha sido lesionado en un accidente, llame ahora, le diremos cuánto vale su caso.
Gracias, Milo. Llame ahora.
Before things got too busy, I had enough time to explore the area and find out what's so great for families in this part of California. What I discovered was this unusual place in Santa Clara County, the Gilroy Ostrich Farm.
Wow. Oh, look at all those eggs. I feel like it's Easter. Yes. Oh, you're hungry too. Well, there's plenty for everyone. I do feel like a farmer. And maybe you're going to make me a sweater. Come here. Come here. I'd like to take you home. Hey, come on. Oh my God. Nice, they're sharing. Sharing is caring. Oh, look at you. Hi. So here I have a giant ostrich egg, the equivalent of 2 dozen eggs, enough to feed 15 people. So this egg is so fresh. It was just laid today by a giant ostrich who also danced with me. Are you gonna do a waltz with me? Do a little foxtrot? Oh, right.
We're visiting Rana Nursery today, a hub of landscape architects dedicated to creating sustainable farming and urban environments. Marta is here to discuss her exciting vision for the future.
We're a team of architects, landscape architects, designers, planners, horticulturists. And so our mission is to make it seem like we were never here in our design work. We complete about 150 projects, design projects a year. We grew all the plants for Facebook, all of Facebook's headquarters. And so we've really found a niche in contract growing.
How many different varieties are you growing here at this nursery?
1,500 different species of plants we're growing here. That sounds really impressive, but we started here with just one small shade house. Another really exciting project that is really stretching our capacity for master planning is everybody's talking about climate change, and we're really coming at it from climate adaptation. So we're working on some of the first climate adaptive projects here in Northern California. We're thinking about what will this park look like in 25 years when sea levels are projected to rise. I think it's about looking at the entire subject, but then picking your passion and seeing where you can make a difference. I also think if enough people work on solutions across all sectors, I think we will be okay, and that's what is inspiring to me. And we're showing with all of these little projects that it is possible to do things in a better way.
When cherry trees begin to blossom in the springtime, farmers are not the only ones inspired. I went to visit my artist friend Simon Bull to see his cherry paintings. His art has been viewed by more than 1 million Instagram followers.
In 2019, Simon was the official artist for the National Cherry Blossom Festival in Washington, D.C. I asked him why he loves to paint cherry blossoms.
I used to go out into my garden and sit in the flowers, and I would sit and draw them all day long. I found out something beautiful about flowers. I'd found that flowers grow in family groups. Flowers have families, and so they're wonderful metaphors for human life. The cherry blossom, it lasts just a very short period of time, but when the petals drop, we lament that moment, but really it's a necessary step towards cherries. But even beyond the cherry, there's something that's more valuable to the tree than the cherry. That's the seed in the cherry, right?
Right.
And so then the seed itself, when that falls into the ground, there's another tree inside of it. That's what I love about the cherry blossoms. Everything in life has meaning and has purpose and is going in a specific direction. But when we look at the eternal cycles that God has written into nature, we can have a greater confidence that, no, you know what, moving forward is good.
You so speak to my soul, and I can imagine that you speak to millions of people through your artwork.
So Dan, there's one little thing that I wanted to do for you before I go, but I thought, how about you add a little cherry blossom painting to your collection?
I love it.
Right.
Thank you so much.
Come on, let's go have a ride. You want to join me in the car?
I would love it.
Put your earplugs in.
God, we're going so fast!
Hi, everyone. If you've been injured in an accident that was not your fault, we have legal professionals standing by to let you know how much your case is potentially worth. I'm here with TV personality and spokesman Tom Mustin. So, Tom, tell the viewers at home who should call right now.
Well, Gina, anyone who's been injured in an accident that was not your fault, give us a call right now. You'll speak with a live person and find out how much your case is potentially worth.
Thanks, Tom. You heard it. Take advantage of this opportunity. Call now.
Are you or someone you love struggling with an addiction to drugs or alcohol and want to be set free from the chains of addiction? Then call Addiction Helpline America right now to get the help you need. From drug and alcohol addiction to dual diagnosis treatment, we provide a confidential helpline to help people like you get sober and live happy, substance-free lives. With one call, you can be on the phone with addiction specialists across the country who will guide you on the next steps to find the freedom and healing